Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Pathfinder First Edition. This is the first time we've streamed in a long time, but it will be the first stream back from a good break of me recording rather than streaming. Once again, I will remind everybody that this is a homebrew game set in a homebrew setting, using some homebrew rules. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and for those of you who are watching in the chat, I really, really appreciate you for being here. Uh, so I see Venny. I see you in the chat, in the lurking. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, however, if you wouldn't mind, when you're ready, you can jump into the game mid-game if you would like. You got time. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. And I'm going to jump over to our players here in a minute. We're going to go right on over, and I'm going to undeafen.
It's been shouted out.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Hello.
Hi.
How are you folks?
Great. Magical. Powerful. And chambery.
Awesome.
More health than I should.
Oh, no.
It's a small issue. I'll get to that later.
Alrighty. Okay, so you guys have pretty much played. I think the only one of you guys that hasn't played a whole lot at the table is Poppy. So Poppy, I'm gonna have you introduce yourself and your character. After you go, I'm just gonna have these two introduce their characters because they've been at the table pretty much almost every session.
At the same time.
Yeah.
It's my turn?
Yep. So you're gonna go first.
Yay. Hello. I am Poppy, a petite fae on Twitch, Twitter, and pretty much all forms of art services. Yay. I use the she, her. I am a crafty little fae who is playing Alula Makani, a storm sylph magus, who is just a little rich noble who can't keep money on her person, so she's always looking for jobs.
Always looking for work because you can't keep your money on you.
I want the money, please and thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna go over to Huffy. Why don't you introduce your character, please?
Today I'm playing Miss Malady, also known as Sophie Malady. She is the rat lady with a gun.
Hell yeah! I cast gun.
That's so hot of her.
Right?
I do cast gun.
And Fro, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character, please?
I am playing the lovely Akri, but most commonly known as Sapphire. He is a wonderful blue dragon, or draken. He's just a blue dragon. Yeah, I'm playing a dragon.
Yes, absolutely. So I am contemplating renaming that race to Scalekin. Just stand by.
I'm perfectly okay with that. It'd be easier to say than dragon, because it's so easy for me to say dragon by mistake.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, so just keep an eye out for that, because that's absolutely probably going to be what that changes to, is Scalekin.
Alright, will do. But yeah, my bean, he's a sneaky little guy. He has a lot of knives. Not as impressive as a gun.
Not quite, but it's still impressive. Especially being that your lots of knives reappear in your hand.
One of them,
But
yes.
it this way. You've lived this long with a knife, and I've lived this way with a gun. Yours is more impressive.
That's true.
With my, 16 knives that he has tucked away somewhere.
Alrighty. So, and we may or may not have a fourth player this evening. It all depends. Yeah. We're gonna go kind of pan into to Reckford. You guys aren't quite going straight to the dungeon. So let me grab the description of the quest. But first, I'm gonna ask kind of what you guys are doing first thing in the morning. So we're gonna start with Alula. What is Alula doing? And does Alula still live within the Welcome Wench?
She does. I can't remember where she is currently crashing with Midas, I believe.
So within what is it called? The Monster Hunters Guild, because I believe they live within their guild.
Yeah, I think upstairs is our bedrooms and then downstairs is business.
Yeah.
Is what we decided. Yeah. So no, Alila is probably at the Monster Hunters Guild because Midas is off doing, guild leader stuff, probably throwing hands at the Coliseum, as they do.
Getting turned into a puddle of goo by a paladin.
Yeah, and she's probably doing paperwork, waiting for the summons for said quest.
Alrighty. So, the quest would have essentially said a time to meet within the Welcome Wench. It would have been like just past noon. Right now it is 11:45, 11:50. So you'd probably be heading over that way. Yeah. What is Malady doing this morning?
Probably making a trade with some mysterious figure named Roger.
Okay, so that would be Roger Partling, the druid that lives beneath the house of Duchess and Roven. Duchess being one of the or Roven being one of the candidates for governor.
Cool. She'll bring him a cheesecake.
Okay, and upon kind of coming into his residence, you're directed to the basement, and Roger will kind of go, "Oh, what can I do for you in exchange for this cheesecake?"
Mistletoe, if you would.
You going after a demon? And you just start.
Possibly.
What do you need it in the form of? Like arrows? Just the plant?
If you could, I can put it into the bullets myself.
He will grow a full cutting of a mistletoe plant, and you get 4 branches of mistletoe.
Hell yeah!
So you get 4 shots.
Interesting. Sure.
Well, yeah, no, that would be if you used it within a bow. So you would have to. So for bullets, you'd have to craft it. So make a craft alchemy check.
Can I please take 10?
Yep.
26 on all of them.
Okay. So roll me a d12. You get 10 bullets.
Sick.
Alrighty, and that'll probably take your entire morning up until the time you get to meeting with the quest giver. And Sapphire, what are you doing this morning?
I like to think that this is at least either a day or two after he came back and started setting up the Lightfell Inn.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think he's still just doing some preparation, just making sure everything is perfect and where it needs to be before some little monsters decide to pop out of their eggs.
I mean, they're less little monsters and more large monsters. They're born about the size of a house cat, so they get big quick.
I think he'd be very happy that he made scratching posts literally everywhere.
Good. All right, so yeah, you guys each kind of head to the tavern, the Welcome Wench, where a man named Lars Willis, a former Hall of Blades member, is sitting at the bar, kind of drinking a very tall glass of what appears to be a green liquid, and he goes, "I tell you, there's a demon in that there house. Somebody's gonna go We gotta go take care of it. And the bartender's just like, I know, Lars. You posted a job. I think your employees are here. He goes, oh, right. I should probably put down the bottle just long enough to tell them what's happening. Hello.
So is it a house or a hill?
Well, it's a house on a hill in the middle of a cemetery.
Ah,
It's technically a ruin. It's very, very old. It was here before we settled Retford.
well, how'd you mistake a house for a ruin, or the other way around? I mean,
I mean, it's both. It's a house and a ruin. It's a ruin of an old house.
is anyone living there anymore?
Or the demon, as far as I'm aware.
Do you know who you used to? Like,
Nah,
has it been there?
I didn't dare go in. It's been there since before Retford was here.
No, fair enough. Do you? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have jumped in with the questions. You had your own plan on how to describe things. I'm sorry.
Yes, I did, but that's okay. Yeah. So Hammerfall Hill is about there's a few days travel. It's 3 days travel west from here. So you'll be going through the Soulwood, and you'll it's just past the keep, Hartful Cove. It's past that little island. So you go around that, and you should be right at Hammerfall Hill. I've taken the liberty of providing you a boat if you should need watercraft for travel. I've recently heard someone has the ability to make carriages fly. I don't believe it myself, but I've heard. Yeah. So once you get there, there's an old cemetery, and there was it looked like a monster. It was almost humanoid with tiger stripes and fur and weird fucking hands.
Did it look kind of like me?
I didn't get a good look at its face. Why, are you a demon? You see him reach for a gun?
Melody takes out her own. No.
Sapphire just puts his hands up, just not knowing what the fuck is going on.
So like, how do you know there's even a demon in there? You said you hadn't seen it yet. Or
I-
you hadn't gotten a good look at it.
I didn't get a good look at its face. Didn't mean I didn't get a good look at the body. The damn thing was running away from me. Well, I mean, technically it wasn't running away from me. It was running away from a were-shark. But,
A were-shark, you said?
yeah, they live... There's a group of them that live just under the surface of the sea. Anyway, we don't often interact with the Triton tribes. The merfolk are not kindly folk to us. Believe we're trespassing on land that belongs to the dragons.
So is it one of the shark types of merfolk, or is it like a person who is like lycanthropy or sorry, therianthropy, that is a shark person also?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know the difference.
Fair enough, I suppose. Well, how did you know that the striped individual was a demon?
Well, when
Tell the difference of that.
most of the time, when things speak infernal and have weird fucking looking hands, most of the time they're big long clawed fucks, but I don't know, this one looked odd. Had 3 fingers and the hands were backwards.
So you said it spoke?
Yeah, I heard it cursing in infernal as it was being chased.
Yeah, you don't happen to have known Infernal, do you?
Yeah, of course I do. I'm a demon hunter.
Oh. Well, then what the fuck did it say?
It was saying, fuck, shit, fuck, this thing's gonna eat me.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. You meant cursing as an actual cursing.
Yes, I meant like it was scared. Wouldn't you be if you were being chased by a big fuck off shark with legs?
Things don't usually chase me.
Shark with legs, that sounds horrifying.
I don't know if you've ever seen a were shark, but those things are terrifying. Big hulking bastards.
Well, we might actually try to interview it if we are going that way with your bow. Although I do have the. Is Joshua coming along, by the way, for this one?
That's up to you. He's your ward.
Hey, y'all. Would you like our NPC to be the driver for a wyvern cart? Asking the party.
I mean, that,
Alula just hears wyvern or wyvern and just goes, yeah, sure, of course.
Did you say pardon? Would you like me to repeat myself?
no, I was. I think Sapphire would just think, yeah, sure, having a wyvern on our side would be beneficial if they're
Cool.
willing to help.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just Joshua and the cart.
Thraxus is the name of the wyvern, by the way.
Joshua's the little dude who pilots the cart
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, he's the little 14-year-old that technically is the best friend of the wyvern.
Alula doesn't know that it's a 14-year-old we're pitching, so she's just going, yeah.
What
Of
didn't
course.
Alula go into Reckford Manor? That was Curio. Oh yeah, that's
Curio
right.
knows Joshua.
That's right.
Joshua's a real professional. I'm sure he'll work out just great.
Yeah.
So probably not need the boat then.
I mean, I don't know what kind of contraptions you folks have. All I know is I'm willing to pay you if you get this done. I'm looking to maybe take that house.
Fair enough. How big's the boat?
It's a longboat. Can fit 12 people on it.
Could I put it in a bag of holding, maybe?
I don't think can you lift a longboat?
I can't even lift like most things.
This is like a Viking longship. No, you probably couldn't fit it in a bag of holding.
Not me per se,
I know.
but my cool dragon here.
My dragon friend. No, you probably could not fit a Viking longship in a bag of holding, even if you could lift it.
Dragon.
I know a specific minotaur that could potentially pick up a longboat.
Oh,
Yeah? Yeah, no, fucking.
She could crunch it with her hands like it's made of cardboard.
Yeah, she's a bit of a beast.
One hand on the index finger, like balanced on top. Best way to nominate yourself for mayor.
Governor, Minotaur for governor.
So I was told there were going to be spell scrolls as an additional reward for this particular quest.
Yeah. I've got a bundle of spell scrolls that I've collected from my many adventures.
Would that be before or after the demons?
That's an after thing. You bring me the demon's head, and you can have the scrolls.
Fair enough.
I'll give you one scroll, and he'll offer a scroll bound with a purple binding.
Does it have a title on it?
It's closed, so you can't really read it, but you do know that. Oh, 1 second, I gotta double check the thing for this spell.
Is this the kind of thing that if I open it, it's going to immediately cast, or can I actually check it?
Oh, you can check it, but
Thank you. I will.
as a world building thing in okay, as a world building thing in my world, there are different different spell scrolls are color coded with the schools of magic. This is a conjuration spell scroll.
Okay.
But yes, I am going to check and see what it actually does.
This is a spell scroll of gate.
Gate. All right. We've got ourselves a possible get out of jail free card, but we'll see if we need it. We're right, I think.
It's more for getting you back more efficiently. The boat's not in the best of shape.
Don't even sweat the boat, dude. We've got a wyvern with a cart. It's gonna work out.
What do you mean a
Oh yeah,
wyvern
by
in
the
a
way,
cart?
that thing you said about flying carts, that's me. I've been doing that.
That's me. Yeah, that's a true fact.
Yeah, you want to come see? It's pretty cool.
just boasting over a fucking.
I wasn't
flying car.
before, but now I am.
He just kind of goes, no, that's above my pay grade. I'm sorry.
You're gonna pay us, right?
Of course I'm gonna pay you. I'm literally paying you all I have to go kill this fucking demon.
That's our pay grade. Alright, I'll get out of your hair.
He nods and goes back to and he looks at the other two. Neither of you two have any questions.
I think I'm good.
Alrighty. You folks have a fine old time and try not to die out there.
So not the boss of me.
Finger guns. I'll try my best.
This is Curio going, no promises, because I've learned my lesson.
What happened to you?
You
Did you
know,
die?
Fae in the woods.
Oh.
Promises? Don't make them.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Or
definitely...
make 'em.
No, generally I stay the fuck away from the Fae. It's, so, excuse me, the fair folk. God, I hope none of them heard me say the word Fae.
Oh my god, I forgot that you've made that a rule, and I'm so
Yeah.
upset about it still, because that is my middle name. I completely forgot you done that.
Yeah, no, you see him look around like nervous as fuck now.
Do I see anything with my silly little Fae touched vision?
You do actually. You see a very, very amused looking foxwoman in the corner, just like, or she's humanoid, but she has her tails waving, just sitting there watching him, like, oh, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
Alula pats him on the shoulder and we go, "You're doing amazing, sweetie. Have fun."
Oh, great. Okay, wonderful. Did you hear that, bartender? She said I was doing amazing. sip his drink. Okay.
Lula to the other, Lula to the other two. He's fucked.
Okay, so you guys go outside to Reckford. And Malady, are you going and fetching Joshua?
Yeah, he'd probably be parked outside.
Yeah, if you had pulled him away from his duties at the church, yes, he would have. You also would know.
He's at the church.
Yeah, he started a church.
Yeah, it's his church in my backyard. What do you mean his duty?
Technically, it's in your garage.
Yeah. What does he do? It's a self-run church. It's not like he's got customers right now.
I mean, you don't know. People worship Gatlock at all hours of the day, especially at sunrise, especially at sunrise, noon, and sunset.
Well, now it's noon 30. So keep going.
Joshua running up very quickly. Sorry, Miss Malady. I just got back into town.
Don't sweat.
Oh,
Where
goodness.
were you? What?
I had to go save a fire giant lady.
As part of your holy duties or something?
Yeah, Gatlock asked me to go save her. She was apparently going to be sold into slavery or something. I don't know.
Oh.
He told me to gather a party, but...
She had some other kind of quest.
No, that's me. I put that up, but no.
Yeah. Yours is the Tower of Bahamut.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I decided I wanted to go explore. But, no, I was asked by the Lord Bahamut, or by the Lord Gatlock to go and save this lady who was going to be sold into slavery by some giants, and he didn't tell me that she was also a giant that's kind of made of fire. And I thought, hey, you know what? Why would I risk someone else's life when I can just walk in, sneak in very quietly, and then sneak out? When the person you're sneaking out with is made of fire, it's a little hard to sneak back out. I didn't realize it. I almost got eaten by a giant rat.
I'm glad that you did.
Me too.
pat, pat. Let's get going.
Let me go fetch Thraxus. And Alula and Sapphire, you guys see Sapphire. You've met Joshua before. Or wait, was that no? Sapphire hasn't. That was okay. So Sapphire, you and Alula for the first time see this little 14-year-old in magical leather armor with a morning star on his back.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll go get Thraxus, and he'll.
Would we be able to? Sorry to interrupt. Would we be able to discern how old he is?
He's about the size of a human child, so yeah.
You are adorable.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't tend to see young people like you armed and ready for combat. It's interesting. No,
Well, I was
ignore me.
hired on as a driver a few months back, and my mom's the one who owns the tavern, and when I was hired on by by Miss Malady as a driver, I ended up in a very dangerous situation, and became a cleric to Gatlock in the process, and I wear this magic armor and carry my mace, and he holds up a pot lid. He goes, and this is my shield, and this is my buddy Thraxus, as he'll pat a full-grown fucking wyvern.
The day gets more interesting as it goes on. Hello there.
Hello. Thraxus says in Draconic, hello. What can I do for you? There is a bit of vitriol in Thraxus' voice when speaking to Sapphire, simply for the fact that he wants those eggs.
Can I do a sense motive to see if I can detect that? Because just out of curiosity.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, he has no, you have no idea. Wyverns don't like scalekin often. Like sometimes wyverns just don't like scalekin.
It's competitiveness with the dragon.
Yeah, it's all you can attribute it to being competitive with other scaled folk.
I like to think that this is the first time Sapphire has actually seen a wyvern. He may have seen them in passing, but never
Interacted with one.
close or interacted. So he's just like somewhat speechless, mouth only a little agape, just looking at him. Like, you're cool.
He goes, if you keep your mouth open like that, you'll attract flies.
Immediately close his mouth. Good point.
You see his like, I'm sure. Miss Malady, Joshua tells me we're leaving.
You're
Should I get the
gonna go hunt
cart?
a demon.
We're hunting a
Yeah.
what?
We're hunting a demon.
What kind of demon? You see, as you say demon, his tail starts swishing.
Supposedly a rakshasa of some kind, but instructions unclear. It might still be like some kind of rat of some creature or something from another description we've heard.
Okay. So it could be one of your brood then, or your family.
Possible, but I don't know. I don't know if one of my family would be a rakshasa. That'd be interesting, man.
I mean, your mom is weird.
Hey, isn't everyone?
I mean, my mom. Yeah, never mind. My mom's a dragon that's made out of.
Doesn't have mommy issues.
No, he doesn't. Thraxus' mother is a dragon that looks like she's made out of stars.
Sick. Oh, hell yeah! I know exactly what you're talking about.
Thraxus is what is known as a half scale. He is part wyvern, part dragon.
No, this competitiveness is silly. Stop. Bad.
He's not competitive. He wants those eggs.
Yeah.
The reason
Him
he.
and I are very akin because we both have half dragon in us.
If you look close enough to Thraxus' scales, it looks like looking into a nebula of stars.
Right on.
But yeah, he'll like kind of scuttle over, grab the cart, bring it back. All aboard that's coming aboard. You see Joshua kind of get onto his back and pull on the reins just a little bit. Be nice. I'm assuming I'm coming too, right, Miss Melody?
Yeah.
You'll nod.
Otherwise, Thraxus would be very upset.
I mean, yeah, but at this point, like, he can get over it, right? Right, Thraxus?
Ah.
Listen, kid, I don't let anybody ride on my back other than you, and if they try, I will sting them. Sorry that he's an asshole, everybody.
You just see Sapphire's like expression shift down ever so slightly, like just the subtle disappointment.
But yeah, so you guys can get on the cart if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna get on the cart.
All right, so
Down.
because you are a mid-level party as far as like what level you are, you guys get to roll on a different random encounter table than the one I've been having people roll on. So I'm gonna need one person to roll me a D100, and then I gotta get Google Docs open.
So you're telling me that we have met primordial dragons at low level?
Yeah.
For the low level chart?
Oh no! You were playing with Arcadia and Silas.
Arcadia was a low level until very recently.
Yes, but you don't count. I have a separate
Holly
encounter
chart.
table. Yeah. That's not even.
Holly chart.
Yeah, you and Rugs both. If you're playing in a party together, I have a random encounter table. I have another one that has one for you, Rugs, and Crow at the same time.
Well, guess what?
What?
I rolled a 96.
Okay. And now I need someone else to roll a D8 or a D12.
Do you want to do it, Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. So, as you are flying across the skies, you come encounter. Somebody roll me a D3, please.
Your turn.
Yeah, it's you, Fro.
Your turn.
What?
Roll me a
Slash roll
1D3.
1d3. We're picking a number of bogeys.
Hmm. Fascinating you say that, seeing as that's a max roll of 3.
Yes, it is. All right. So as you're flying on the cart, and we'll make this a skill check to see instead of a full blown combat. On either side of you, you see 2 young dragons. One of them is one of them has gold scales, the other has brass scales. What do you do?
I'm gonna speak in Draconic and say, hey, what do you want?
We were told to tail this one, and the brass dragon will gesture to your wyvern.
Why is that? And by whom?
That would be the third roll. Malady, did you go to Heartful Cove?
Yeah, the first time around.
Yep.
I remember going into the Underdark specifically to speak to the Rat Queen.
Yeah. Ooh. Ouchie. I'm okay. I just had a painting fall on my head. It's okay.
Oh.
Okay. So you see behind you an ancient gold dragon.
Ah, third one enters the mix.
Yep.
So, I'm just gonna ask out of comedic sake.
Uh-huh.
The gold dragon as well as the ancient one, like the young and the ancient one.
Uh-huh.
They're both blue to sapphire, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Does Sapphire have
Like shiny
Yellow
blue.
color blindness. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
really
you have
funny. That's
you have
really funny.
they're very shiny blue to you. It's almost like looking at mithril.
I wonder if you'll be able to discern that this is not actually a blue dragon.
Well,
That's really funny.
because they're metallic, they have a different sheen to them. So your entire life, you've probably grown up thinking these are called mithril dragons because they have the same color as mithril. So to Sapphire, it looks like a mithril dragon.
So to the question of why and of whom, I assume the of whom is Shimmer the Glimmering Gold?
Mm-hmm.
And is that just going to be an unspoken answer, or is it just because she's coming up that they don't say it?
Yeah, it's because she's coming up. They don't say it, and she's kind of like flies behind you and goes, "He recently visited the cove and stung my son.
Oh yeah? Why is that, Thraxid?
Listen, I don't discuss your dealings with goings on with you, and you don't have to discuss mine." He will say
I
very,
think we
very.
kind of do.
I
Because
mean,
now we've got 3 dragons chasing us, sweetheart.
I mean, we don't have to talk about it. Nope.
Tell that to the dragons currently tailing us.
Shut up, you.
I can land us. We can have a chat.
Nope.
With Glimmering
Nope.
Shining Gold.
We absolutely don't have to do that. We 100% don't have to do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. There are hundreds of wyverns in the Dragonlands. Why do you think it was me?
She'll like kind of roll her eyes and then look to the dragons as if they have like probably an answer to that particular question.
Shimmer goes, "My son refused to go on a date with him."
Ah, so you got butthurt.
Fuck you.
Uh-huh.
He's immune. All I did was poke him a little bit. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's immune to the poison, so I stabbed him. He's a dragon. He can take it.
What's the difference between stabbing and poking?
I mean,
Stinging.
fair.
Be good. Apologize.
He's not here. I can't apologize to him.
Apologize to his mom.
Fuck that.
Does the mom just hear him say?
Oh yeah, you see, so from Sapphire's point of view, this giant mithril dragon is starting to, fire is starting to come out of the sides of her mouth.
Oh, you breathe fire. Oh, you breathe fire. Oh, God, wait a minute.
Yep.
Please don't shoot us down, even though Thraxis is being a dumbass.
Are you going to make sure that he behaves from now on, Malady?
I'll certainly try.
That's all I can ask for. And if need be, I'll cut his tail off again.
That would be a pain.
Yeah, that's how I hook the cart.
Do be good though, for real. Don't just be butthurt about boyfriends saying nah to your date.
Listen,
There are plenty of dragons in the sea.
yeah, actually, you'd be surprised. There really are.
Yeah, that's why I said it like that.
Maybe I will give dating a pink dragon a try.
You can certainly give it a go.
Yeah.
I believe in you. Pat.
Roll. I still need you to roll me a diplomacy check to see if Shimmer burns your cart down.
Let's see if I have any rolls I'm better at.
Unless somebody else wants the diplomacy.
Alula can't because you're all talking in a language she does not understand.
Oh no.
It's all in common?
Saffron. Yeah. Shimmer the Glittering Gold is speaking common. Also,
Okay.
this dragon is fucking huge. Like, the other two are big because they're dragons. They're like the size of that animal that you hate that I don't say the name of. But this dragon is like a building. Like, she's a gigantic creature.
Yeah, I I think Alula is just in this state of like, why do I attract dragons?
Oh yeah, because
One
this
of
isn't
them
the first
ruined
one.
my
You're in the
outfit.
dragon lands. You're gonna find them everywhere.
Yep.
So, Bill, I have a stupid question for you, and I think I know the answer. I just wanted to ask in general.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would me doing diplomacy with what was her name again? I'm so sorry.
Shimmer the glittering gold.
I remembered glitter, and I was about to say glitter. If I were to be the one that does the diplomacy check, would I get the +1 diplomacy with blue dragons?
No.
Because to me, okay, so it just negates the entire trait.
Yeah, because it's a... Well, it doesn't negate it. It's just not a blue dragon.
I mean, for this situation.
Yeah.
What is
'Cause
your
I'm not-
regular bonus?
10.
Oh, then yeah, you should definitely go for it because I got a +2.
What is-
And otherwise, we're going down.
Okay, and what is Alula's?
A3.
Yeah, maybe it might need to be Sapphire. Sapphire, what do you say
The
to
rat-
what do you say to convince this big fuck off dragon to choose one category of true dragon, chromatic, metallic, primal, etc. You gain +1. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because your pact is with
Category.
chromatic, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Yours is with chromatic dragons, right? Because blue dragons are chromatic.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
no, you don't get that as a because this is a metallic dragon.
I didn't even. I need to read my shit more often. I thought it was just one color of dragon.
No, it's a category. So like you can any of the chromatic ones or the primal ones or the metallic dragons. Or gem dragons. That's also another category of dragon.
Fascinating. Well,
What do you say to convince this dragon not to burn your cart down?
I think he would say, well, yes. I can't remember the wyvern's name. My memory is really
Thraxis.
fucking- Thraxis, there we go. Well, yes, Thraxis did harm your child, and my most sincere.
He's an adult dragon. He's not even a child anymore.
Just shush you, Thraxis.
Hell yeah.
Where are you in relation to the center of the cart?
I think he's.
Don't sting, you bastard.
I was. I want to say he's towards the back.
Okay,
but
so
I
you're
fear that he's just gonna be jettisoned off the.
no,
fucking
you're
cart.
clear. You're clear of the stinger.
Nonetheless. Well, yes, he did. They did, because I don't know.
No, it's a he.
Okay. Well, yes, he did harm your kin. We did not, and we would like to be allied with you instead of having your ire. He says with like a bit of fear.
So kind of like look at him, look at Sapphire, look him up and down, and go. Yeah, roll your thing and add +2 to whatever your normal roll.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay,
Roll.
natural 1.
Yeah, that's an 11 total. 13 total, technically. 'cause
Yeah,
of
it's
+2,
the
but for
13
anyone-
total.
For anyone that's listening, yeah, I just got a nat 1 on my second roll, and the one that mattered.
Okay, so since diplomacy has failed, I will give whoever would like to do it the opportunity to make evasive maneuvers.
What is the roll for evasive maneuver?
Dexterity. So it's a reflex.
My reflex is +9. What are y'all?
+7.
+8.
Alright, then I guess it's me.
All right.
17?
That is just enough to get your cart out of the way as she bursts a gout of fire at your cart.
I thought she said that all I had to do was watch Thraxis, and then that was enough for her. And then now she's attacking us, so
It's
going back on her word.
It was-
Yes, dragon.
It's more just it's a warning shot. Had she wanted to hit you, she'd have hit you. Uh,
Mm.
but she singes the underbelly of Thraxis, as you guys make evasive maneuvers, and she and her two other dragons kind of veer off.
Remind me not to do that again.
You did the best you could.
Yeah, you got my fucking stomach singed.
Yeah,
That
you
was
got what
your
you
own
fucking
damn
deserve.
fault.
Stop fucking egging on the ancient dragon behind his asshole.
Yeah, fuck you.
When did you become a dick? I gave you your tail back and everything, and now you're back to being a dickhead?
Listen, it's what happens when you employ a wyvern.
No, I think you're just simplifying things, and you could totally be better, and you're just blaming it on your upbringing.
Fair. I'm having a bad time of it lately.
Have a better time. Stop it.
Stop being. You just hear Joshua go, "Stop being such an asshole, Thraxis." Thraxis looks back at him. Shut up, you're like 12. Okay, so that is the first day of travel.
Yay.
My question is, do you guys land and rest for the night, or are you going to rest in the cart as it flies?
I'm okay with either, but I worry that it might overexert
Yeah.
Thrax a little.
Hey, Thraxis, you sleepy?
I just got burned by a dragon. What do you think?
Mm.
A little sleepy then. Okay.
Would you like me to heal that for you?
Yes, please.
Cool. So, Miss Melody stands up in the cart and shoots him in the back. He'll
Fuck!
heal 11 hit points per turn for the next 4 turns.
Okay, cool. So he's able to heal back to full.
Yay.
Because he hears you cock the gun, and you see, like, the instinctual fear.
Okay. Has anyone here played Rainbow Six Siege?
Yes.
All
It
that
is
reminded
exactly
me
like
of
Doc.
was Doc. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly like that. Holding a revolver. Wait, let me switch out.
Yeah, precisely.
But yeah, so you guys are able to land if you'd like. You land in the middle of the Soulwood. The Soulwood has recently become overgrown with vines, and but Thraxis is able to use his venom comes out of his tail to create a perimeter so you guys can safely set up camp.
Hell yeah.
And you see Joshua like starting a fire. What are each of you doing for your camping activity?
Can I craft alchemy to cook some food?
Yes, you may.
I think
Cool.
Sapphire would actually be helping with that.
Sick. We're having a fucking good old meal back here.
All right, so you may roll with a +5 for the help action from Sapphire.
Sick. We've got a 39.
Oh my gosh.
We've got some gourmet dinner out here with an almost
Hell yeah.
40.
I was not necessary.
I mean,
No.
hey, you brought it to an almost 40, so like that's
Yeah.
still really good.
Already almost fucking 35. I think that would have been fine.
Okay, so, what is Alula doing?
Good question. I think she is a bit lost as to what to do, and she's just kind of like idly standing by, waiting just to see if like anyone needs help.
You do see a 14-year-old attempting to put up a pavilion tent.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go help the 14-year-old.
No.
It's because we took over the fire.
Yeah, y'all stole his things. Now he's like trying very hard at his solid 4'4" to put up this pavilion tent.
Yeah,
He's
Alula's
taller than me.
Alula's 6 feet, so she'll just start helping.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. This is kind of my job, though. You don't have to, really.
No, it's okay. I feel actually useless, and I would like to help in any ways possible.
Then yeah, no, absolutely. And he'll hand you some tent poles. I can't reach that. As you
Don't
see
worry, I
him
got that,
like
honey.
slowly kick a step ladder away.
Yeah, because Alula can be annoying, and then she can just start floating too, just to get a little bit higher off
Oh
the
yeah,
ground.
100% you can do that. You can actually get it where because there's a hook to the top of the pavilion tent that can hook on a tree branch to help it stand taller when it rains. Because this is made of a deep
Yeah.
the canvas is made out of rhino hide, but and he just kind of goes, "Thank you, I really do appreciate that." Do you want to help me set up the cots? And you see him. What he calls cots are essentially like these thatch mattresses with bed frames that he has brought in this bag of holding that he has, like full beds. And he's got a big carpet rolled out underneath so that y'all don't have to sleep on the ground.
Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, she'll help.
Thank you. Now we can actually sleep in some form of comfort tonight.
Yes, I do think that flying in the sky would have been spectacular. It's fun, trust me. But this feels much more safer, and your friend can at least rest his ego a little bit.
No, his ego is bruised and will be that way for a few days. Don't worry.
Okay.
Thraxis sometimes is just an asshole. This happens every time he gets dumped.
Who else but him?
Yeah. This happens every time Thraxis gets dumped.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach him not to be an asshole like this, but sometimes I just want to bonk him in the head with my club. Anyway.
You see, every species tends to have relationship issues. This is a wyvern we're talking about.
Yep. But Joshua will kind of also pull out a small barrel of mead and go, "Does anybody want any mead? I may or may not have stolen some from the tavern."
I would love some. But also, why do you have you can't have mead? You're too young. You're a little baby.
I work for adults.
No, baby man, I can't have booze.
No,
Hi.
You see him pull out a jug of apple juice. This is for me. That's for y'all.
Well, right on. Thank you very much. I also appreciate that you have apple juice. That's a good beverage choice.
What were you saying, Poppy?
I think Alula would have just been like, like, who cares about age?
You can totally have the mead, small jug.
Just not all of it. You can have, like, we could pour a little bit into your apple juice, and then we'll see how you enjoy it.
He goes, "I've had mead, trust me." And you, Alula, since you're the one that's physically closest to him, roll perception.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
a confession. Get him.
Yeah, the thing I'm good at. Yeah.
With my negative
Ooh,
1, I felt
ooh.
that.
This is
Good.
what he's drinking is hard cider, not apple juice.
Uh-huh.
Caught red-handed. You're going to jail, mister.
He's like, "I've had mead. I don't like it."
I'll never tell. I'll just pat him on the shoulder. Just like a good, like, good on you. Good
He
job.
offers Alula some. You want some?
Yes. 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 Oh, this is my new... Okay.
Favorite
I have
NPC.
more than... Oh, well, no. Alula's gonna be like, I can't have a new best friend because technically I live in... Or I can have a new best friend. You just can't be bestie. That's unfortunately Midas, unfortunately.
Midas is cool. I watched Midas get beat up in the arena the other day. It was funny.
I wasn't invited, so we're gonna sit down and you're gonna tell me everything.
Oh,
because Midas
listen.
refused.
Listen, Midas was in the arena with the big Minotaur lady, Malady.
Yes.
So they fought
That's
at
me.
first. They fought at first,
Oh.
or not Malady. Arcadia. The big Minotaur lady, Arcadia. They fought at
The one
first with
running for governor.
the one that's running the Minotaur for governor. And he'll
Yeah.
pull out a little button. Uh, he'll offer it to you.
Okay. I will take it gladly.
And he goes, so they were fighting hand to hand at first, right? And
Yes.
and Arcadia and and Midas were going neck and neck for a little while, and then they started using weapons, and Arcadia fucking stomped Midas.
2 rounds.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what? She, as she's holding the button in her hand, like, that's it. That's my vote right here.
Sweet. I'm also voting
Secured
Minotaur
it.
for governor.
Secured another vote by being awesome.
Anyone who can beat up my bestie, hell yeah.
But yeah, so this little 14-year-old will like regale you with tales of his own adventures throughout the night before kind of letting you guys go to sleep.
Right on.
And
Sounds like a gas and a half.
yeah, recently he's like gone exploring in the woods and fought dire wolves, and he's done quite a few things without Malady recently.
Look
He
at you.
even went without Thraxus 1 or 2 times. So he's not taking the wyvern everywhere anymore.
Which, by the way, we gotta get a wyvern setter. For
I
the
mean-
times where Joshua's not around and when I'm not around. We can't let this fucking goofball go out and try to sting people.
I mean, he's a grown adult wyvern. He can do what he wants.
The camera pans over to Sapphire. Oh fuck no!
Fucking just Thraxus glaring daggers at Sapphire.
Don't you touch my daggers?
Oh lord. Okay, so we as each of you go to sleep tonight, I want each of you to roll me a wisdom check. So just roll 1d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, that's a great -1. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
All
yeah, I got
right.
more streams. Whoa.
All right. Malady.
Hi.
So, as you drift to sleep, you wake up to the smell of fire, or at least it seems like you wake up. But you're not in the tent. You're in your house. You smell fire, and then almost like the smell of snow on a hot or on a cold day, and then like a bog. You're smelling acid, and then like the air around you becomes fuzzy, like if you get hit by an
Like
electric
every dragon
spell.
breath attack, basically.
Yeah, kinda.
Do I see any visuals outside?
Well, does your room have windows?
There's a good question. Yes.
Okay, so the window facing toward the town, if there is one, you see the outside of the town is on fire. There are people running. There are people fighting. Dragons have invaded Reckford. One
Gotcha,
of
like
each
generally
color
every
of
color.
chromatic dragon.
Gotcha. I'm gonna hope that that's not actually gonna be an issue. I'm gonna just kind of hope. I'm gonna put that in the back pocket for later.
And then you see, standing in the center of those chromatic dragons, because you don't quite see the bodies of those dragons until you do, because there's only one.
Oh.
Only one body. 5
So,
heads.
TMI, basically.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And as as you look out your window, all 5 heads, all 5 breath weapons, right towards your house, and then you wake up.
Fun time. Hate it.
Alula, yours is the next lowest.
Yeah.
Alula, you wake up, but instead of being on Rekford, you're on an island known as Dracora. Dracora is the home of the elementals, the home of your people.
Okay.
As you awaken, you see surrounding your people are constructs made of brass and gold. These giant golem-like creatures that are surrounding the island and beginning to just punch down at the island. 1, 2, then the island sinks a little, and a little more, as your people begin to be sunk to the bottom of the ocean. And just as your vision is encapsulated by the water itself, you wake up.
Time to invest in water breathing.
Sapphire. You had the highest of all of them, but it wasn't exactly super high. So you don't have a bad dream per se. It's a normal day within your little dragon sanctuary. You're having you're having an okay time. The dragons are.
No, I'm so sorry to.
You're okay.
I was just gonna say, Sanctuary is a really good name.
Mm-hmm.
I might rename it to Lightful Sanctuary and stuff. Anyways, continue.
So the dragons have hatched. They're kind of hopping around, doing their thing. The thing baby dragons do. They're fighting with one another, eating whatever you've provided. That whole thing. It's just a normal day, and you have a nice, pleasant dream, and you wake up, and you had a pleasant night.
Oh yeah.
Malady. As you wake up, roll me perception.
Sure thing. 27.
You notice just over the left eye of Joshua, a symbol of 3 draconic tails. One going above his eye, one going below his eye, and one going left from the edge of the left eye.
Is he asleep?
Yep. He seems to be having a very bad dream.
Melody's gonna walk on over and give him an inspection and push up her glasses and then boop him in the nose with remove curse.
Okay. You see one of the tails disappear as he seems to settle in his dream.
Oh, here goes my spell slots for the day.
Roll me a wisdom save. Or roll me a will save.
23.
Okay. That's not quite high enough.
That is a 19 from me, my dear. What?
Yep. That's not quite high enough. You hear in the back of your
Melody
mind.
could not have rolled better without rolling a natural.
You hear in the back of your mind. How dare you take from me my prey? I have had enough of this shit.
Is this Tiamat speaking to me?
This
She'll
is not.
Try to say this back to.
No, that bitch has been dead for decades.
Who then?
I don't give people my name, dearie.
Oh, a dragon that's not prideful enough to share their name. I guess I'll just have to remove another curse.
Okay, you can do that, but
Does she say anything back, or he, or whoever?
the voice does not respond. However, roll another will save.
Sure thing. Here's a 22. I still
So
didn't do good enough. But it was an
no, you did. You did. You saved against the Jabberwocky's curse.
Ah, Jabberwocky, that's who it was.
Yeah, he's mad because people keep trying to take his fucking hunts from him.
Fuck you, I'll do it again. Again, because it's both my the normal spell slots. That's great.
I mean, you
Yeah,
don't
so I
have
got spells.
to.
I got potions. I'll do more later.
Okay. Yeah, you can remove the curse and another tail, but he's still got one just above his eye.
She'll start like ruffling through her bags, looking for a potion of cure. No.
Remove
All right,
curse?
well, not at the moment. I have to make one, but I'll do it if I got it. I'll make one.
I mean, she can either rest for another couple hours to get those spell slots back, or she can make a potion.
I'll make a potion.
Okay.
I got money.
You can take 10 and just straight up make that potion.
Hell yeah, I will.
Josh
I'm
will
gonna make a potion.
he'll wake up and kind of go, I had a really bad dream.
Yeah, I noticed. Here, drink that.
What? Why? And he does it. He asks why, but he does it anyway.
Cool. You'll feel better, like forever. Don't worry about it.
Okay. He corks the bottle and hands it back to you.
Cool. She'll take the bottle, put it back, and probably clean it out first.
Okay, yeah, no. So, the Jabberwocky was gonna mark you, but you were too strong.
Get fucked.
What is everybody else doing as they wake up?
I think.
Go for it.
I was just gonna say, I think Sapphire would just be hanging out, eating one of the, muffins he had from before.
Yeah, no, you absolutely can do that. Your healing muffins.
Even though he doesn't even use them for healing.
Yeah, they're just tasty.
I couldn't be fucked to remember the healing quantities. Yeah, they're just tasty for him.
Okay, and what is Alula doing?
I feel like she is just doing like morning stretches. Even though she is more of a dexterous spirit, she still needs to stretch out her body and like doing like very simple, but like not rudimentary. It's not the word I'm looking for. But like recalling everything that she's doing is like from memory, so it feels very smooth and fluid, as like she is just doing like simple rapier movements.
Oh, okay, so she's
like,
practicing.
Yeah.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory. Thank you.
Okay, you're able to do that, and Joshua will kind of come over and go, "Do you need a sparring partner?"
If you want to spar, I could certainly do that. Otherwise, I'm just kind of being one with the wind and just cutting through it.
I understand. I do that with this, and he'll pull out a quarterstaff. He has a quarterstaff, a knife, and a morning star. And he pulls out his quarterstaff, and he goes, I like to think that I'm more one with nature when I use this one.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
And with your fey-touched eyes, you can see that this is an enchanted weapon.
Yeah.
That both his morning star and his quarterstaff are enchanted.
Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the quarterstaff or the morning star?
Well, it depends on what I'm fighting. And he pulls the morning star out and he goes, this one's for undead, and this one's for everything else. And he pulls out his little knife and he goes, and this is for picking locks.
This is my zombie bonking stick, and this is my everything else bonking stick.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how he treats it.
And this is for locks.
Yeah, and this is for breaking into people's houses.
This is my locked door bonking stove.
Yeah, exactly. And this one helps me break into houses.
You know, you bring up a good point. Diversity is very important. Maybe I should start looking at other weapons.
You know, there was something I could suggest. You like more swifter weapons, yeah?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever heard of an estoc?
No. But
So,
do enlighten me.
it's basically a two-handed version of the weapon you're using there. They're they're really strong and they're really fast.
Okay.
They use dexterity.
Yeah, they use dexterity.
When I have the funds, I will be sure to ask about a stock of sorts.
The funds, huh? Hmm. And he'll
Literally one of the richest people in the town is sitting right next to you.
yeah, he just kind of looks over at Malady and goes, "Hey, Miss Malady,
Seth,
don't you know a
use them all
smith?"
alone.
Oh no,
Yeah, I know a couple of them.
I have a, and he just kind of offers like a coin purse, and it's made of the same velvet material as a bag of holding. He goes, "There's like 7 or 8 platinum in this bag."
Dude's like super well paid.
Yeah, he's the son of the tavern owner who is the treasurer of the town.
Can I,
Is she?
Yeah,
may I note something really quick?
yeah, absolutely.
The moment someone says Smith, Sapphire kind of perks up and says, "Oh, is a smith needed? You making weapons?"
Are you a smith?
Mm-hmm.
I needed a stock made, and he will literally hand you a platinum piece.
Would I be able to make in a stock? Sapphire is more used to shorter weapons like daggers, knives.
You can roll me a craft check and see.
But ooh, this is not gonna go well.
He will also hand Malady a platinum piece.
Huh?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What did you roll?
What happened?
Another that one.
Nope. No, you cannot. You absolutely
I'm just-
cannot.
I'm just gonna give the platinum piece back. Just don't. No, never mind.
Never mind.
What's going on?
Never mind,
What's
Miss
the problem?
Malady. I was going to pay him to make a stock for Miss Alula, and then I was gonna have you enchant it the same way you enchanted her rapier, but he broke the metal I gave him.
I
Shut
tell you what.
Fuck up.
I'll tell you what. Let's hunt a demon and see if we find a stock in the demon's house, huh?
Okay.
Cool, cool. Good plan. Solid copy. Let's get going.
Alrighty.
It's clear, by the way, immediately after that botching of a weapon, Sapphire's fucking bitter.
What is the wisdom check for?
Alula's like tearing up. This is so kind, and also that's a lot of money that he's willing to drop right then and there.
Well, yeah, the kid's loaded. Like,
He didn't know that, and now she knows it. She's like, oh my god.
Oh, I could have taken that.
you could have. Would you like to?
Yes.
What would your take 10 be?
16.
Okay. Alula, you have a base.
Solid.
You have a base
Solid
S stock.
9 more than my other one. Oh.
I hate my life.
Hold on.
Do I still get the? Is this an ex machina type situation, or am I? Okay, do I keep the platinum? Fuck yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Apparently, the Estocs were known to be two-handed weapons in history, and I never fucking knew that. Yeah, literally, I learned something new today.
A 95? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
I have just realized that I had become muted within my within the recording, and I don't know how long they haven't been able to hear me.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Could you guys hear me? Is the question?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
You've been heard on Twitch at least.
Okay, good. So I wasn't heard in the recording, but at least
Yes.
that's good.
So you could download the Twitch VOD at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
To back up. Yeah.
It'll just be a little chunkier.
Okay. But yeah. So what are you guys doing as you land?
I have two questions.
Uh-huh.
Two little side questions. One, it's just a basic S-Doc, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Question number 2. I forgot that Alula custom got spider silk for her armor, and I can't remember what was that at.
2 more AC than normal,
Okay, thank you.
and it lowers the armor check penalty.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. As for what we're doing, I don't want to boldly say we should look around and make sure nothing's afoot, nothing's afoul. But Lula might be looking around to make sure like nothing sus is happening.
Okay.
Just a
Question. Because
Yeah.
you landed right outside of the gate to the cemetery.
Yes.
Are you bringing Joshua with you or leaving him with the cart?
That's a very good question. I don't think we should be leaving Joshua alone. I mean, I know Thraxus is still there, but Thraxus has been a brat.
What about the rest
Yeah.
of you? Do you bring the 14-year-old headlong into danger?
I think Alula is torn because it's like, yeah, leaving him with Thraxus is probably a good idea, but also like, what if they get ambushed? Thraxus can fly away, but what if Joshua gets grabbed in the moment, and then oh no!
Undead bonking stick has to come out.
I know. And then what happens if he gets swarmed? But Alula is not a healer, so she can't really help him inside.
Hey Joshua,
Yeah.
if you run into any sort of trouble, even if you just feel weird, smash this bottle on the floor. Yeah, here you go.
What does it
She'll hand
do?
over
And he'll kind of look it over.
She'll hand over like a small bottle of like kind of clearish liquid that seems to like be kind of viscous and stuff. So that's a slime. She's friendly. Don't worry. Just she'll help protect you. Hopefully.
Oh, okay. So I'm staying here in the
I think
creepy
that's probably a good
cemetery?
plan, 'cause, I mean, with a slime to help you and Thraxus, I think that's probably the best move. Unless you want to come headlong into danger where a demon might be.
I'd rather take my chances with the demon and you guys, personally.
Alright, well then give me the bottle back.
He'll hand you the bottle.
Thraxus, can you be trusted to just kind of patrol around? So that we can actually take you off the cart so that you don't have to sit still?
I mean, you couldn't keep me on this cart if you wanted to, but yeah, I can patrol around, make sure nothing's being spooky.
Cool. I just want to make sure that you don't have to like stay here because of the cart being tied up and everything.
Oh no! And you see him unhook his tail from the bottom of the cart. That's how I make it. How I attach myself. There's a hook on the bottom that hooks to my tail bit.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. Joshua thought it was unfair that he had to cut the reins when we got jumped last time.
That's understandable.
And Joshua kind of looks at the other two and goes, "You guys don't mind if I come along, do you?"
No. As long as you're careful and we keep a good eye on our surroundings, I think it will be fine.
Cool. All right. What about Sapphire? What does Sapphire have to say?
I have no quarrel with you joining. You seem to handle yourself well enough to go out into the forest solo, so being with us, I think you'd be fine.
1 second. There he is.
Yay!
Look at the boy.
A bouncy baby boy.
Yeah, bouncing baby boy with a total of 19 hit points.
Ah!
That's only like
Can you guys still hear me? Oh, I can't hear you. That's an issue. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Hello, hello.
What?
Aha! I can hear you now. Wonderful.
Yay!
For some reason my computer glitched out. Now what were you saying, Fro?
what?
Comment about the hit point total of Joshua is what
I said his health is only like one less than half, or I have one less than double his hit points, which is more terrifying for me than it might seem.
Actually he should, because he leveled up last time he went out, have 24 hit points.
Oh, no longer double.
Cool. So now he should be okay to not die immediately while you guys are when you guys investigate. Okay. So, are you guys kind of checking around like the cemetery at first, or are you going straight to the manor house?
I would do the cemetery at first to make sure nothing goes at us.
Okay. So what I want you to do is make me a perception check.
Yes.
Your best skill.
My super best skill. Yes. Yeah, a 6. Look at that.
You know, you do a thorough investigation, and nothing seems to jump out at you. What is everybody else doing?
I think Sapphire's just sticking with the group, not doing anything in particular.
Hey,
I like to think
bro,
that he's
can you
just
do
getting
me a favor?
Hmm,
Just
what's up?
speak a smidge louder.
You're pretty
Is this
audible.
better?
Yeah, you're that's a little better. I'm sorry. It's just you're just a little quiet.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. The problem with the deeper voice.
I like how it turned you down.
All I did was just bring my mic much closer to my mouth.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But yeah, I like to think that Sapphire's just kind of absorbed in thought on how he could have made the S-Doc just a little bit better.
Okay. Then, if he thinks on it hard enough, he knows that there is a mastersmith in Reckford that could potentially teach him how to make masterwork weapons. Her name is Boda.
Noted. If he has time, he shall go visit.
Awesome.
It'll have to be within the next 2 weeks, because I feel like little baby dragons are going to take up a lot of his time.
Probably. Okay. And Malady, what are you doing?
Probably not much. I think I'm all set, unless there's something in particular around that would catch your interest.
Well, you do know that what the what do you remember the quest giver telling you?
Demon in ruins. The ruins are actually a graveyard. The graveyard is actually a house. Infernal.
Okay.
There we go. That's all the notes.
All
Is
right.
there something that I should be looking for? Is there something that I should see? Should I roll anything?
You may roll perception, but as far as you know, no, nothing.
14.
Okay. So you guys landed very close to the water. Uh, uh,
There's
Malady, there is. You did land on the opposite side of the cove, which is the of Heartful Cove, which is an island. So there is water there. And you see swimming in that water a group of merfolk
water. Ah,
who are
yeah,
watching you.
I guess in that case, Melody's gonna head on over to the core, to the cove's like shore.
Okay.
Chuck in a little bit of meat from a trail mix or whatever.
said
the fuck
meat?
is that for? Yeah, something for. I'm sure there's shark.
Oh yeah, you see the head of a great white come up and bite and eat it as soon as it hits the water.
Hey, dude. Do you speak common?
Who are you and why do you invade my waters?
I'm not in your water.
No, but you throw food in my water. You obviously needed
Yeah.
something.
It's a snack for you, but also heard you were after a demon that probably looked a little bit like me recently.
It has assumed a form that made it seem like one of your people, but it is not one of yours. It is a demon, make no mistake.
That makes sense. Do you know its whereabouts at the moment?
And he'll gesture to the house and he goes, We, due to an ancient promise, cannot go into the manor house.
Ancient promise with who?
The former owner of the house, he was a monster hunter.
Ah, I guess that would make sense. Any other sort of insight you might have on the demon itself? It
It
seems
can
very afraid of you.
It can shapeshift, and it should be afraid of me. And he smiles real big, and you see his teeth are made of obsidian.
Oh.
I
Is that
am...
supposed to be very good against this particular type of demon?
Yes, obsidian will lock the demon for 50 years in its home plane.
Damn, I was told mistletoe would work.
Mistletoe will kill a demon.
Gotcha.
Make sure it cannot come back. I have not been able to find any, but I also don't wander the forests.
Understandable. Well, thank you for your insight.
And he will bow his head to you and be wary of the water. Recently, evil has invaded, seeping in from the forest to the east.
Stronger things than I protect most of the water around here.
The dragon you are referring to.
Mhm.
She is not around. We have not seen her in some time.
Really?
1 month's time, precisely. We have not seen her.
Wild. I guess we'll have to have a look around then at some point. Maybe I'll get Tisha involved on that one. Which seems to be very fond of the big one.
And he'll nod
There's
and
one.
yeah, he's he is referring to the pink dragon. That's the only dragon that dwells within the water. But yeah, so he will dive back underneath after your conversation ends.
Right on. She'll return to the group. Relay anything that might not have heard.
Okay, what does she believe that matters?
I cannot physically sum up what I just heard.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So after that, do you guys head into the manor house?
I think Alula will bring up going like, well, if the creature is a profound shape changer, that will be no problem for us.
Oh yeah? What's that?
you know, when you give a fae your name and then they give it back to you and all japery and fun, they kind of bless you with vision.
Oh, right on.
Vision.
You got true sight then?
It's a. I would assume fae touched is a lesser form of true
Yeah,
sight.
it's a lesser form of true seeing.
But I could. She'd be like, oh, a lesser form. I could sort of see.
You can see through illusions and you can see
Yeah.
magic.
Would I see their true form or?
You
would
can
they be
see
changing?
basically if something has changed shape, you see it's kind of like an uncanny valley for you.
Yeah.
Like it visually looks wrong.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, there's something weird about the person that it's like, oh, you're not correct.
Yeah.
So like when she saw the fox lady, the kitsune, she just saw a tail and was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Or several tails.
Several tails. Gotcha. Cool.
Those tails don't belong on that person.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a
Hold on.
minute.
Back it up a little bit. What happened?
How many tails are those?
Lula doesn't care too much about this, but Curio would be sweating.
Oh yeah. All right. So I'm assuming you guys head into the manor house.
Yes.
Alrighty. So then I'm going to bring the OBS over to the battle map.
Oh my god. Guys, we're battling. Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe depends on how far you get into the house.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're going on a battle map and there might not be battles or there might be a lot of battles? Wild.
The future is unclear.
Future
Oh
is
my gosh.
unclear.
Looks
I
like we
must
need
consult
to.
the bone.
Oh, not the bones.
Rattle's bone.
But yeah, so as you enter the house, you see the foyer area is actually pretty well lit. There's a fireplace. There are candle sconces on the walls with lit candles. There's a table with 3 candles on it. Around the area, there are several hallways and doorways that are each closed, and the house itself smells. You know when you walk into an old building and you can smell how old it is,
Yeah.
like that.
Mm.
Smells old and abandoned in here.
Ah, yes, the smell of dust.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? You should all have control of your. You should.
Is this a door?
1 second. I'm trying to fix Sapphire's thing. But yeah, that is in fact a door.
Is this also a door?
Yes.
Is this also a door?
The little square symbol is in fact a door.
Are these stairs?
Yes, those are stairs. You see the stairway itself leads up and to leads up and into what appears to be a attic area.
Yeah, I want to check out the attic right away.
Oh my gosh.
You can just whole ass skip
Instead
the
of-
first floor.
Yeah. Do you want to skip the first floor and go straight to the attic?
If anything detects us and comes out to this area, then we might be trapped, but... Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
it. Sure, I'm down.
Have you ever jumped out of a window before?
We won't speak of this.
Alright,
If not, don't worry. I have magic that will save you. Don't worry.
So are you guys just whole ass skipping the first floor?
Just for now. We're gonna come back.
Okay. Then I
There's
won't.
valuable loot
Then I
here.
won't.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Spooky attic. Gotta go up the attic first. Spooky
Okay,
attic.
give me 1 second. I gotta move Joshua up there and
I'm
reveal
not
some.
spooky addict.
All right.
Hello.
My
Why is there grass up here?
it's carpet. Shush.
Oh, right on, right on. No worries.
I couldn't get a different color carpet from the grass.
Do you know how to tint objects?
I do, but I did not have time to do this one and the other dungeon I made all at the same time. This will likely be one of the last dungeons I make in Grid Cartographer.
Ah, right on.
Because one of our wonderful players gifted me Dungeon Draft.
You're welcome.
Okay, there are no candles over that way.
Listen, I have the download link. I've got to give it to all my DM friends and be like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Here, make pretty dungeons, and that's what's about to
Yeah.
happen.
Shaking eyes emote.
Yeah, I can send you the link.
Fine, so.
I would actually love that.
Okay,
I've
so
been making mine by hand lately.
which, by the way, they're super fucking pretty. The hand drawn
You
ones.
might have seen one.
I've seen a few of
maybe.
them. You've sent them to me.
You have not seen more than one. You have definitely.
I've
not
been
seen
in more than one
They're-
campaign of yours. I've seen your drawings.
Yeah, but those were not my drawings. I didn't do drawings before. Drawings is new.
Oh, okay. And then just reveal the rest of the wall, I guess.
Oh,
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. But yeah, so this is what you see up here. You see the chimney stack for the rest of the chimney. You see another staircase that goes even further up, and you see 2 more candle sconces and another doorway, and then a hallway that goes this way. But the light ends about right here.
What do you say to going more up? Do y'all want to search this place top to bottom?
Hey, Belle, one small thing, if I may.
Yes.
I decided to... I'm not using any information that I'm seeing. I'm genuinely not processing anything. We're still on the first floor for the stream.
Sorry, my Roll20 broke for the stream.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We streamers gotta look out for each other.
I appreciate it. You will find that the door leading between the attic floor and the top floor is locked.
Locked, you say?
Yep, there is a...
You need assistance with that?
I say go for it.
He's going to use his burglar's bracers on command. These can turn into a set of Masterwork Thieves tools.
Okay.
I don't remember what Masterwork Thieves tools give me.
I believe that's like a +10 on sleight of hand. To unlock locks and...
Or disable the button.
Yeah, or disable device.
I think.
As far as what I'm finding, it gives a +2 circumstance bonus to disable device.
Then you can try. Roll disable device.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
One in a row.
Your thieves' tools break. I'm kidding. I'm not that DM. But yeah,
Let's see.
no,
Let me-
you.
Let me give it a shot.
Am I able to give my thieves' tools to?
You can hand the
Valid.
bracers over. Yeah.
There you are.
Sure. These are +2, you said?
Yep.
+2 circumstance, yeah. You
Right
should
on.
give those back. They are very useful.
Yeah, sure thing.
All right, Malady, you are in
28.
fact able to unlock the lock. Roll a will save.
Damn it. 19.
Okay, so you do save. The trap does not go off, and you are able to open the door.
Kick ass.
How
What was
far?
the,
How
the
far
trap
does your?
mechanism?
The trap mechanism was a glyph of warding.
Oh, that would have blown us up.
Yep.
You would have been
What was
fine.
your question?
How far does Melody's dark vision go?
Rats have 30 feet.
Okay. So give me 1 second, and I will make it where you can see what you can see. So
Also, isn't it like the middle of the day?
No, it's. I remember how I had explained how the.
There's a lack of sun
Yep.
in this area.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joshua is doing a little pout in the background.
With that in
Howdy, boy.
mind, sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna use one of my ninja tricks and just give myself dark vision for an hour.
20, 25, 30.
It's a cool ninja trick.
Yeah, it's really nice if you are a half dragon that does not have dark vision.
Ew. Pathfinder and Wizards of the Coast give the dragons dark vision.
The dragon the dragon races, I made them, so I kind of adapted them. Some more. It's more yelling bell. Give the dragons have dark vision.
I mean, of all things, I'm okay with it because it gives me a really neat use of my ninja tricks, which I can't wait to get more and be able to play around with those a lot.
If you move too fast, I can't reveal the area.
I'm like progress-wise, I'm
5,
making the least
10,
amount of progress
15,
I've ever made.
20, 25, 30.
I'm trying very hard to be slow.
Whoa.
Whoa! Hands.
Very
High five.
large
High
hand.
five.
Yeah.
These are the severed hand of a stone giant.
Mm.
Damn. Must
Bad
have been a very
vibes
big
right
stone
now.
giant. How heavy is it?
Well, you're a small creature, right?
Not for like me to carry, but for like it's on the top floor of a wooden abandoned building. Yeah.
Yeah.
How heavy is it?
Heavy enough where if something heavy landed on it, it would probably crash through the ceiling.
Gotcha. Good to know.
But they appear to be on large load-bearing pillars.
Good thing that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I was actually just about to ask, are the boards underneath creaking a little, but then you answered my question indirectly.
Should give 10 more feet, because Malady could have seen. Oh, actually, these have candles on them. What the fuck am I doing?
Just a small thing to note. I really need to remember that taking 10 exists.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
That is the second check that I could have just taken 10 and gotten a pretty decent result.
Yeah.
Instead of a nat one. I mean, at least you're getting them out of the way before comp.
So, I forgot. These have candles on them,
Okay.
which lights up the whole fucking room. Or at least that much of
And
the
now
room.
we see two of them.
Who be that
Oh,
in the
tomorrow.
other side? Hello there.
Is that a kitty cat?
It's a rat.
It's close enough to cat. Kinda.
It almost rhymed.
I'm going to bring it
I
back
think
to...
Alula's just uncomfortable with all the severed looking hands. Are they? They're not actual.
No, they're
hands, are they?
actual hands from stone
Uh,
giants.
Yeah, Alula's not feeling this. This is not a good
If you look
vibe.
close enough to it, Alula, roll perception.
This is not a good vibe.
Looking long enough at one of them, you see like the pinky of one twitch. Joshua just kind of gets closer to you. Scared small child.
Hey, like, let's stay away from the severed hands.
Yeah, agreed. Come on. Malady ran up this way. He'll kind of head up top.
Do we see?
Yeah, you can very visibly see the woman on the throne, who is just very amusedly watching you.
I'm
Can I
just
try
gonna.
to be not visible?
Roll stealth.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna slip behind one of the
None of you see Malady. You want to tell the audience at home what you got?
I got a 40 off of a natural 20.
No one sees Malady.
Yeah, I feel like it's too late for Alila and Joshua to.
Yeah,
sleep,
they're
right?
they're just in the
Yeah.
center, and Joshua's just sitting there. Should we go talk to her?
Just quick question: Does my 14 work?
You don't know. She doesn't seem to think you're there. At least as far as you know.
Well, the reason I ask is because Cloak of Thieves invisibility.
As far as you know, you don't know. You're hiding behind a hand, currently.
Can I try to go and pop invisible?
If you wanna turn invisible, you absolutely can. Remember that does have a limited use.
Does it?
Yeah, it's one half your level plus your wisdom modifier.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought I had-
wasn't in
My bad. I thought I had put that in the item description.
If you did, then I must not have. No, it's not there. But I can
No,
add that.
that's my bad. Yeah, it's one half your level plus your wisdom mod. Per day. Like when you take a long rest, it comes back.
So in other words, I have 2. All right, I am not going invisible.
Yep.
My wisdom mod is a -1.
Ooh.
Yay!
Would you like more wisdom?
Maybe one day.
How about like for the next couple hours?
No, it's fine. It's fine. That won't help with the total, anyways, because I'm pretty sure temporary things doesn't help.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
for the temporary period of time.
Yeah, it
Oh,
adds a +4 enhancement bonus to your wisdom score. So like
Yeah, which would up your wisdom modifier.
adding the usual benefit to wisdom-related skills. It explicitly says.
That's fine. It just basically means that I have to do a stealth check, and I have 2. As long as I succeed those checks, I can go invisible twice.
Yeah, right on.
Wisdom is kind of useless for me.
Well, you don't have to roll anything when you use your cloak. You're just invisible. You just have a certain number of times you can use it.
I mean, for the hide action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have to be hidden for the invisibility. That's why I asked earlier.
Yep. As far
I'm
as
so hidden.
well, if you tried to hide, like, because if that's a thing you wanted to do and you wanted to throw your hood up, that is actually a good way to tell whether or not you've actually hidden yourself, because it will not activate if you're being watched.
Do I go invisible?
You do not.
All right. Just starts waltzing on out.
So am I going up to talk to her, or one of you?
No. No.
Joshua, who was left in front, like, I mean, I guess.
I can go do it.
I believe in you.
Melody,
Don't let me do it.
I believe in you.
Very hidden.
The voice of God with that stealth roll. Oh.
It's almost like Melody's whispering in your ear. I believe in you. You have no idea where the fuck that's coming from.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I do not bite. You may approach.
No.
No. See, Lilo's gonna go the opposite, going like, oh, yeah, thank you, of course. And then we'll just take a humble step in front of the boy.
Oh, do not worry. I do not wish to harm your child. Now, the rest of you, on the other hand. Why are you in my home?
Well, truth be told, we were sent out here to investigate.
Investigate what? There is nothing worth investigating in my house.
then that seems to be the end of our quest.
I suppose it would be.
Y'all are kind of blowing it.
Yeah.
My curiosity. We have answered your question. Who are you?
Ah, see, you see, where I come from, names, they are powerful things. I do not give mine without hearing yours first.
Seeing as he's been hearing a lot of talk of fair folk taking names, he like runs over the exact sentence that was just told to him, just to make sure there's no way that he can be misconstrued.
This is 100% her saying, tell me your name first so I can take it so you can't take mine.
Mhm.
Well, she did technically say so that I might hear your name, not take your name. If we're being technical.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't a fae. They don't work on that logic. This is a demon.
Yeah.
You say your name, she's
No
taking
worries.
it.
Contracts, titles.
If y'all give up,
Automatically.
this. If y'all give up, you can say open fire and I'll just attack or something. Like, I could also try to chat. I'm not gonna get a bonus from doing a stealth attack anyway, so I guess I could. But I'm having fun being
Oh, yeah.
To hit her?
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
Be speaky.
I don't have stealth or sneak attack as a
No,
person.
but
I'm
you'd get
just
a plus. But because she can't see you, I count that like flanking. I give you a +5 to hit.
Can I
That's pretty solid.
can I offer something if Miss Melody does attack in stealth?
Mm-hmm.
This is because of that nat 20. Can I just give one of my usage of sneak attack?
No.
Damn.
No way.
Well, that just means I'm gonna be able to shank her. Alright.
Although, like, if y'all want to talk, y'all don't even know about the thing with the artifact, do you?
Yeah,
This like this Rakshasa is supposedly after an item that's like the champion weapon. I think is
Werebane. Yep.
No.
Did y'all know anything about that particular quest line? I guess this is more of a questioning line for me to be asking. Does she happen to have a weapon on her?
She does. She has a battle axe sitting just on the edge of the throne she's sitting on.
Axe does not sound promising. Is that Werebane?
You don't know. You do know that the weapon was wielded by a Duragar.
However, I'm also an expert on magic weapons and such. Can I roll?
Knowledge local. Or knowledge history.
That's local. Let's see which
May-
one's better.
May I do the knowledge local as well?
You would not know anything about that artifact.
Yeah, fair.
Alula's just trying to play it. Just talk it off because it's like, I don't want Joshua in this mess.
Knowledge local.
19 on knowledge.
You would know that Werebane itself is a longsword.
Okay, cool. So she doesn't have it.
No. But she is also after an armor set, and she is wearing a long purple cloak with a spider web across it, which is probably part of that armor set.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. Alright. So she's basically cleared for death for me. If y'all wanna like figure out what y'all wanna do, maybe send Joshua downstairs or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys order Joshua to head down this way, you see her go, oh no, no. And as he attempts to leave,
As she tries to do anything, I'm gonna shoot her in the head.
oh, she's not doing anything. She waves a hand, and if you'll look down at the
Still
end,
doing something.
yeah, you see 3, what almost look like ghosts appear in front of the door, making it where
that's
Joshua
very much
cannot
doing
leave.
something.
No. Do not leave.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Oh, okay. You can roll me an attack roll.
This is going to be with a mistletoe bullet in the regular shots.
Okay.
if that's chill.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. This will be regular market shot.
And then everybody roll
Initiative.
initiative. Yes, please.
Since that is flanking, that is a 34 versus AC.
Hold on.
Oh, versus touch.
Versus touch.
Even ruder.
All right.
I forgot guns are really rude, and I should be paying attention to them.
Damn, look at that damage. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's ordnance, so it's basically an explosive on a bullet.
Gotcha.
I'm also gonna roll.
I gotta look and see what that spell does. 1 second. Plus 4 deflection bonus. For every 5 levels, you cast a maximum of plus 8. So what was the roll again?
On the to hit?
Yeah.
29 plus flank, so 34.
Okay, so it would be 20. Yeah, it'd still be a 29, so
touch.
it's still gonna. Yeah. It's bullet shield is the spell she's reaction casting.
Oh, reaction casting on the thing where you said she wasn't doing anything when I was going to say before she does it.
Well, no, when she hears a gunshot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so she's as her reaction for the first turn, bullet shield, but it still hits.
She's faster than I was going to say. Like if she's faster than the bullet, fucking A.
Wouldn't that be counted as a surprise round, though?
Technically yes, but also at the same time, the firing of a gun is loud enough where
she's also definitely gonna get hit by it.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna get hit. It's not gonna do anything but -8 off the 2 hit. So she takes 24 points of damage.
I'm still confused about the -8 on that particular attack's 2 hit, because like
that's what
she
bullet
shouldn't
shield
have been
does.
able to. Is it a reaction to hearing an audio cue? Because
It's
that's very fat.
basically this is her villain action. Every large enemy has a villain action. It's my replacement for legendary actions that make them less bullshit. She can't just nope something, but she can't. But she does have the ability to do certain things that are stronger than most normal enemies would.
Appreciated on the not noping my stuff. 24 fire damage and mistletoe.
Okay. So the mistletoe has to hit at the the final blow to keep her dead.
Oh, then I'll stop shooting mistletoe shots until the end then.
Okay. You do see that her wound does not regenerate, which is the other thing that mistletoe does. It's why she stays dead.
In the heat of the situation, can I attempt another stealth check?
You may.
Distraction.
But at the same time, what were your initiative rolls? Before anything else happens, I need initiative rolls.
Mine was
Pick on
15.
Okay.
It's 22.
And then...
23.
Thank you.
I hate that Alula has high initiative.
Yeah, because Alula's going first.
Yeah, I don't
Why do you
know
hate
what
going first? I believe in
my
you.
my brain's a little slow.
Okay.
Even you.
So,
Yeah, I believe in myself too. Yeah.
you see, on the entirety of the battlefield, you see your enemy over the 4 enemies on the battlefield are 3 specters and then the Rakshasa. Which side of the battlefield is Alula focusing on?
To be honest, she's probably focused on the specters.
Okay, so let me scroll down here where the specters are for the stream.
Partially to make sure, even though Joshua said good with undead and stuff.
Yeah, he does
on
have an undead bonking stick.
But there's 3 of them, and 3 of them surrounding a child is not a good idea.
Yeah, I need to get art of Joshua from one of my wonderful art friends. I need to figure out who I'm giving money to draw this boy.
Against any one creature you're adjacent. Okay, this doesn't, okay. This does not help me right now. Okay. Let's see. Movement. Up. Hey. Get out of my way. Okay, so I can get to one of them if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, I could do, theoretically, I can move.
Mm-hmm.
And then could I cast the spell and then still hit with a...
So movement is
Another attack?
a half action.
Yeah.
So you
Yes.
can move your full movement. You
Yep.
can cast a spell as a one action, and then attack
Okay.
as another. Yeah.
And I have 3 actions?
Yep.
Is that the economy?
Yep.
What equates to half actions?
Drinking a potion, casting a cantrip, full movements. You can move up to twice your full movement. You can do stuff like that. Combat maneuvers count as half actions, so like tripping, pushing, stuff like that.
Oh, I do have combat maneuvers. Oh no.
Just so you're aware, specters don't have legs.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I could trip them. And I have to pull up what one of these other combat maneuvers are because I don't know them at the top of my head. Do not have that open, so I'm just going to ignore that. Lila is going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay, when Mirror Image is cast, it's 1d4. Images plus 1 image per 3 caster levels. So she automatically gets 2 since she's level 6. And then 1d4.
To get
So there's 6
Not-
Alulas now
yeah,
on the
there's-
field.
there's 6 of you.
These images will remain in your space and move with you, mimicking your movement, sounds, and actions exactly whenever you're attacked or are target of a spell.
Shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
basically. If the attack misses by 5 or less, one of your figments. Okay. So it's not a roll for this version of Mirror Image. Gotcha. Okay. She will then run forward and grab her rapier out.
Okay.
And let me double check. I love having my things open and then closing them right afterwards, thinking, I don't need this.
Right? It's the best feeling. I do that shit all the time.
Okay. And then she will expend one of her Arcana pools
Okay.
to... Can I stack... So my rapier already has an effect on it. Can I add another effect to it? Like another property?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So she will make it a flaming property. So it just adds an extra d6 fire damage. If she
Okay.
hits. And then Shabadoo.
Hold on. Your does that count as a full like an action? Does that take an action to do to put another property on your?
Let me double check.
Phase locking, you say?
I'm vaguely remembering that it takes a swift action in normal Pathfinder.
Okay, then that's a half action.
Yes, it's a swift action.
Then that
to
is another
expend
half
1 point.
action. All right, yeah, 24 will hit.
Can you make sometimes?
And then I have to add the 1d6.
Yep, roll me another 1d6, please.
Oh, that's a d5. You idiot.
So I'm gonna count that as a 6 because it was a full.
You little rat.
So that
skull of a
is
fae.
11.
17 damage.
Yep. And you are able to knock this thing down past half health.
Yay. That's Alula's turn.
Alrighty, and up next is Joshua. Because Joshua has a higher dex score than Sapphire does, and they both rolled a 22.
That was Malady.
Oh, then
Hi.
what's your dex score?
Mine?
Yep, I don't have your sheet open.
Ah, right on. 4.
4? Your score?
For the dex mod. Yeah,
Dex mod.
18.
18. Okay, then yeah, you have a higher one than Joshua. You go next.
Cool. Got 3 actions, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Gonna fire Nurse for a regular ordnance shot again.
Okay.
This one will be without mistletoe.
Okay.
No, I've got like 6 shots of this. I could do another mistletoe shot.
Yeah, each shot
It'll
that
be
you...
advantageous, yeah.
Yeah, each time you hit her with mistletoe, the wound that she takes can't regenerate. So she is locked at a certain hit point amount that she can't regenerate past.
Right on. Let's keep doing that then. If I do an immolating shot for that, is it going to continue stopping her from healing?
Yeah,
Cool. I'll probably do an immolating shot then. In that case,
it won't burn off the
I'll just
mistletoe or
do-
anything. So yeah, it'll...
Cool. So the immolating shot, I can actually have it do the average amount of damage if it hits. That'll be 33 versus touch AC.
Yep, that hits.
Cool.
Or
I'm going
this.
to have it do. What was that?
I was just saying ignore the thing I was putting. Sorry.
Okay.
Right on. So it'll basically take 11 fire damage over the course of 4 turns. So each turn it's 11 damage. So this turn it's 11, next turn it'll be 11.
Okay, like next
this
round
is-
or like the next person's turn?
It's immolating, so it's usually by next round, basically.
Okay, so next round on your turn, she'll take another 11 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that going, and the next shot is going to be a regular ordnance shot because we only need 1 immolating at a time.
Okay.
Ooh, that one's a crit.
Now,
Critting is bad with gun.
yeah, it is. It's a 4 times critical. So that's
You
that's
said now?
is this one with mistletoe?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. So the damage is 53 total?
That is by the default. Would you
Okay,
like to
so
use the default?
so the rolled damage was 25, so then add your max damage 4 times or 3 times.
I was just gonna roll it separate if you would rather, because that's
You can
easier to
yeah,
keep
you
track.
can do that.
Cool. Because that way I could put all the math on the board.
Mhm.
And this is adding the fire damage as if the fire damage is critting as well, yeah? Because it's counted as part of the bullet in
Yep.
case of damage calculation. Cool.
This is amazing to watch.
Yeah, guns are fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Oh boy. Aluna's gonna start rethinking her life right now.
Okay.
Holy
Oh my gosh, that's a
shit.
lot of damage.
Okay. So you just insta kill my boss.
Yeah!
However,
Unless it's Final Fantasy II rules, and then that you have unlocked her second phase.
yeah.
Phoenix down.
Yep.
Although, guess who can't heal? Because that was mistletoe.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Was if it had been mistletoe, it hadn't been mistletoe, she would have just had a second form. But you see her essentially implode in on herself, leaving the battle axe and the purple cloak, and immediately the specters disappear as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, Joshua, you're good. I think Seth was looking after the cloak, yeah?
Yeah.
The rat.
No, the initiative's not over.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Danger zone.
You see, coming through the door, a very large troll.
Oh.
You
doing?
kill pretty rat lady. You die now.
I'm a pretty rat lady.
Not like other rat lady. Other
Hey!
rat lady give me food. You kill
We got
her,
food.
you die.
We have cheese. Do you want
You
cheese, dude?
She's gross.
What? All right, now you gotta die. Sorry, what were you saying, bro?
No, it's not.
So what's up?
I was just gonna say, what about the meat of a mammoth?
Now you drive a hard bargain. You show me what you got. I might not kill this one. And he'll gesture to Alula.
Sapphire's gonna pull out for some reason he still has it on him. The 6 pounds of mammoth meat he still has left over.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, you'd need it for, like, the road when you're eating. That would be why you'd have it on you.
Rations.
Well, yeah, you could bring that along as rations. Like, this shit's good. It's good food. You one of them scaly ones, right? You one of the ones that breathe fire?
Not fire per se,
You see,
but if you see the scales on my arms and my face, I am indeed, quote, a scaly one.
you see, Mork not so good with cooking, not so good with fire. There's a dog downstairs good with fire, but I'm not. He doesn't like me much. I need it cooked. Yeah, he's big, black fur, breathes fire.
Oh, I bet he's a best friend type.
Mork
Well.
not so good with fire. If you cook it, I won't kill you. This
think,
this troll really thinks he has the upper hand here.
Yeah.
I feel like all 6 Alulas are just tilting their heads at the straw, like really.
I think he's gonna look over at Malady and say, "What do you think? You dispatched the other one pretty quickly."
If you want me to fight this one too, just gotta let me know. But I think this one we can talk to. We can make something to eat. I'm sure we could actually take a break, grab something yummy to eat.
Yeah, this is more Sapphire. Instead of he's not insinuating to kill it. More just saying, "What do you think?" Like giving you choice over this.
I think this one's probably chill. He doesn't like me, but I'm also not the most charismatic of the bunch. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And he'll like move to the side so you can get to the door. I know I take up the doorway. Kitchen's downstairs on the first floor. If you killed the spookians, there's some treasury bits in the attic.
Oh really?
No, you are in the very top of the area. You are. He's talking about the next floor down.
I guess I'm just confused. I thought attic meant like the roof part, or not like the roof part, but like the top part. Might
He.
not, it
So
might mean storage.
it's basically to him this is the attic. The room you guys were in was the throne room, in his eyes.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I guess this does kind of look like a throne room, and there is a throne. That would make sense.
He just kind of wanders back down into the attic.
Do you need help cooking, by the way?
I'm sorry. What?
Do you need help cooking, or should I grab whatever might have become of this Rakshasa?
I think I will be able to handle it on my own. Would it be what role would it be to do the
Survival.
or
Survival usually.
would I be able to do it taking 10 on that?
Yeah, you can absolutely take 10 on that.
Then yeah. I think I can handle it if you want to search.
Okie doke. I will have a look around.
Okay, so you get a battle axe and the purple cloak. That's pretty much all that's left over. Joshua will follow Alula.
As for the giant hands, they seem to be living.
They moved like they were living, but they don't seem to be anymore. They actually look very much like they're just stone now.
Ah, so they were some sort of enchantment from the
Yes.
Rakshasa, likely?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Probably like a grabbing thing if
Yeah, if you hadn't immediately murdered her.
If I wasn't
Yeah.
super duper sneaky about it, I would have probably been grabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, then I'll go last.
Alrighty.
we want to go investigate the treasure bits.
He'll gesture to this door here. He goes, in that room there is a treasure chest, and in the 2 rooms in the other side, and he'll point with his thumb. Just don't go in the room on the, and he'll kind of hold his hands up, with his thumb and his forefinger. And he goes, in the left side, and he'll say with the hand that's shaped like an L. Don't go in the left door on the other side. There's a gelatinous cube.
Oh, a gelatinous cube, you said?
But in the other 2 rooms, there's treasure.
Oh, well, treasure is even better.
And he will, and I will go ahead and reveal these rooms as you enter. And there is a treasure chest in the next room. And then I'm going to go ahead and move and shift the thing where everybody can see the rooms. 1 second.
Yeah, dig it.
I'm just bringing up my other tab so I can reveal the whole area for you. That is not reveal. Mm-hmm.
I think while in the room, Sapphire is just going to look over to Poppy's character. Alula, yes?
Yes. Hello.
Do you see... I believe this is out of character. You did say that you were able to see magic, right?
Yes.
Yes,
it
you can.
specified, like shape changing and stuff. Like,
Well, no, you can see magic. Like, it's like casting detect magic. If somebody's holding a magical
Gotcha.
item, you can tell that it's enchanted.
yes.
Here's a way of doing it. You said you can see through forms. Are you able to see if there's any form of magic on the chest before we attempt to pick it? If it's locked.
Oh, great and benevolent DM.
So
Just seems sus.
the chest does not seem sus, but there is a faint glow coming from within.
I am not a lockpicker by trade. It looks fine, but there is something definitely in there that is glowing very brightly.
I think he's gonna try to just tug on the top just to see if it's locked at all.
It is indeed.
Okay. I learned from the description of the burglar's bracers that I fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I am supposed to take 10, but it is only a once per day situation, so I literally can't use it again.
Yeah, you can. Fuck it. I don't like that. You failed, so
Alright.
you can go ahead and take your 10. We can say that you forgot to use your tools that time.
They're on his arms. They don't exist. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna take 10 on
Alright.
device.
And what is your...
19 total.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely, it almost like, you see, Sapphire, like, tug at the top, and then tug at the lock, and then the lock comes open.
Hey, nice.
It's like that lock-picking lawyer video. I'm gonna use a master lock to unlock a master lock. But yeah, you just immediately unlock it. Um, and as you open the chest, you see a beautiful. It's the interior of the chest is a almost like there's a pillow inside. Like if you've ever seen like the inside of a like where the like the royal jewels for the English royal family sit. And there is a like a mock bust with a golden necklace on it, with a jewel in the center. And let me just double check what this does.
I think the innate thief that is in Sapphire, because of just him being in the trade of sneaky and breaking into locks, he has to have that experience somehow. I think his eyes immediately goes to the necklace.
Okay, give me 1 second, and I will tell you what it does. So, in the center of the jewel itself, there's a symbol of a. Trying to figure out which one of these is the wisdom one. There we go. There's endurance, bull's strength, cat's grace, eagle's splendor, owl's wisdom. There's an owl in the center of it.
Oh, I have that spell.
That's a good spell.
While wearing this necklace, you essentially have the effects of owl's wisdom on at all times.
So it's
It grants a +4 wisdom to your wisdom score.
yeah. So it's basically just a headband of inspired wisdom +4, but necklace form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing one.
Ooh. Oh my god, twinsies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Am I the only one that's not wearing it?
No, Alula doesn't have any.
Yeah, it's
I
more
understand
whoever takes
twinsies.
the necklace. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you.
Very good. No, Malady has a necklace that's identical to this one.
Or
That's a headband.
yeah, Malady has a headband.
Headband. Okay.
Is it the one I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the exact same one I've been wearing.
And
Yeah.
I think just to really show the negative or the 8 wisdom he has, I think he's just gonna say, I have no real use for wisdom, so he's gonna offer it to whoever wants it. I mean, you could fetch a good price if need be.
Just so you're aware, if you put this on Malady, it does stack.
That'll be really stupid. My wisdom score was not very high to begin with. Now it's gonna be very high if none of you want it.
It would bump mine up decently.
Yeah, so go for it.
Bring Joshua over here where you guys are.
Unless Joshua wants it.
No, I'm okay. I've got one. He'll show you the exact same
Joshua
necklace.
the Wise.
Okay.
Sapphire would then pass you the necklace.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you now have a necklace of owl's wisdom. So
Okay.
while you wear this necklace, it gives you the effects of the spell owl's wisdom.
So would I put like a +4 in the temporary slot?
Yeah.
Technically? Okay.
So what else was in the chest again?
So that's it for this chest. But he did inform you there are 2 more.
But we
Oh,
should
yeah?
not go left.
Yeah. Just don't go in the
Unless you
left
wanna
door.
Say hi. Unless you want to say hi to a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
Malady being excited to say hi to a gelatinous cube.
A
Seeing
little.
Seeing how fast Melody was able to dispatch a Rakshasa, I think Gelatinous Cube is okay.
Yeah, likely she's gonna try and capture it. Joshua will say,
Talk to it.
likely she's gonna try and capture it.
Just have a chat.
Why am I
You
not
never know.
surprised?
If it's friendly, I'll just have a chat. It'll be all right. It'll be a good time.
Actually, as he's passing the troll,
He is a rock troll.
do you happen to be acquaintanced to the cube? He says, not knowing much about cubes.
Nope.
Japanese cubes.
The cube doesn't talk to me. Can't understand its language.
So it is sentient. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it can speak. I just can't speak its language. I barely speak
They're not usually
yours.
very smart. They're not usually very smart.
It just kind of goes.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Alrighty then. Thank you.
And
So then-
he'll just kind of watch y'all do your thing, very impatiently waiting for his food.
Would you like me to go with that? Or yeah.
Dragon said he was gonna do it. But I can wait. I can wait. I told you there was treasure. You adventure types like your treasure. It's fine.
I'm also excited about the dollar.
We'll go ahead and get our treasure first, and then we'll cook you that food.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Food that is being generously gifted, just to note.
I mean, it's more of an exchange, really. If you didn't give me the food, I was gonna kill you. So, it's less of a generous gift and me not bashing your head in with a rock.
Yeah. Can I subtly do like a intimidation check, just to say we both know that would not happen?
You can try. He didn't see you kill the Rakshasa. He does not know.
We did it.
Yeah, he knows you did it, but he didn't know how long it took you.
He thinks he has the endurance on us.
Yeah, he does.
As a blue dragon, would I be able to allow? Do you think that the troll will be able to see particular things like that happen to, say, my eyes?
He would, but I'm going to tell you right now that trolls typically aren't afraid of dragons. They're too stupid to be afraid of dragons. Putting it into perspective, this guy has an intelligence of 5.
Hoppy, what do you think? Should we just keep going, or do you think I should go for the intimidate?
I mean, I'm down to just keep going.
Yeah.
It's very funny that this guy thinks he's got one over on us.
Okay. I don't say anything about that then.
I mean, here's the thing, and this is kind of how I see it. If you think Sapphire would be frustrated by him thinking he was stronger than Sapphire, absolutely go for the intimidation. I'm not trying to discourage you from doing so. What I'm saying is that innately he's not going to be afraid of you because you're a dragon. If you are intimidating, then yeah, you'll intimidate him. But if not, then he's not innately afraid of you because you're a dragon. There are creatures like kobolds or goblins that would be. Just seeing that you have dragon scales would scare the shit out of them. You kind of freak out Joshua just a little bit. Because he's a child. But like, this rock troll is essentially a sentient rock. Yeah. Like, he's got teeth made out of crystal, and he was brought to life by a wizard a long ass time ago. He doesn't know that you're scary. So if you want to roll the intimidation check, absolutely go ahead.
He's just gonna be like, why you grinning like that?
Yeah,
Why
he might fucking become hostile. That's the only other thing that I will warn you. But seeing as you can breathe lightning, and he is a conductor, because magical crystal is a lightning conductor, you kind of have an edge on him. If this turns into a fight, you probably could kick this thing's ass. And you know it. But making him know it is the thing that does Sapphire want to make him know it.
Leave all
God. I'm genuinely so nervous with how bad my rolls have been lately.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, if it's any
understandable.
consolation, trolls are very weak to fire, and that's the reason he was asking you about that. My gun is just straight up fire.
That is 100% why he was asking you if you could breathe fire. Because if you can breathe fire, he can't regenerate. But same thing goes with electricity. Because he's made out of crystal. He can't regenerate if you hit him with electricity.
Can I do something interesting?
Sure.
After he says, like, it's an exchange to make sure I don't kill you and all.
Yeah,
Can I pull out the fire dagger?
you can.
Initiate it, and then try to have an arc of lightning go from one of my. I suspect that I have.
As
I
you
as a
talk,
dragon
you
has-
can. As you
has
talk,
sharp
you can
teeth.
literally have the lightning arc from tooth to tooth.
I was thinking about going from tooth to dagger.
Probably not from tooth to dagger, because that might shatter your dagger. But because it is a magical item, but a breath weapon directly on a magical item will break a magic item.
Okay, fair enough. I think he would just go tooth to tooth then, and just simply say, "Are you sure that we won't be able to just easily dispatch you as well?"
Roll an intimidation check, and if you roll low, everybody roll initiative.
I swear to the gods, if I roll another one, I'm flipping my table.
I believe in you.
Okay, 21.
Okay, now he needs
It's
to make a
basically
will
just me
save against
taking
it.
10.
Now he needs to make a will save against it and see how well he does.
I wish I were more witty, because I would have said something a little bit more intimidating.
So what did you roll?
21 total.
Okay, so he goes, you know, I asked you about fire, you little lying bastard.
You asked if I can breathe fire. You never said anything about me using fire.
So he is afraid of you, but he rolled a 20 to your 21. So, roll initiative. He's afraid of you, but he's not afraid of you enough not to try and kill you anyway.
Okay. Why am I rolling so shit today? My gods.
Okay. He rolled
Would you like
worse
me
than
to
you
wait
did.
up so you can defend your element?
He rolled worse. Yeah, would you like to try and fight him on your own, or would you like...
Alula's busy trying to get into the store.
Oh, the door's open. You can absolutely
Oh,
have just
fuck
been
yeah,
in the
never
other
mind.
room.
Yeah, never mind. Lula's not paying attention to this. Bye, guys.
Alula, before I'll get what you find in
Yeah,
this treasure
yeah.
chest settled first. You open the chest and your eyes become fucking money symbols. You find this treasure chest full of silver coins. And as you are loading the coins, probably counting them out, you get about 420 silver pieces before you start finding shinier silver coins, and you get about 50 platinum pieces.
Okay.
And that's all that's in the chest.
Okay.
Okay, so, Malady, you would go first. Joshua is in here with Alula, I'm thinking. Because Joshua's just kind of been hanging out. Alright, so, Malady, you're first, but are you holding your turn so that Sapphire can go?
Well, I was about to ask that, but I wanted to give you time to finish saying what you were saying. Fro, would you like me to wait?
Part of me worries that you might one-shot the guy, and I don't want to kill him just yet. I want him to be brought
Feel
down to
fear?
a certain degree.
I understand.
I guess it's your call.
I will prepare an action for once I am able to see him from right where I'm at, right where I'm standing. So if he comes closer, I'll be able to shoot him.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
give you an opportunity to do something.
Okay, are you gonna let him come toward you as well, Fro, or you going to engage?
I think Sapphire's just gonna step 10 feet closer.
Okay.
And just how did the troll show that it's about to attack?
Well, he has a giant fucking rock in his other hand. the thing that he was going to use to attack you before, he has reared it back like he's going to throw it at you.
I think moving forward, he's just going to immediately breath weapon him.
Okay.
That would be a 3d6 plus 3 because of charisma.
And that is a
Oh
3.
my gosh. Plus 3, which is
6. Okay.
Why is my roll so shit today?
I've
sorry,
rolled so
Bestie.
many nat ones.
You're getting it out. You're getting it out. You're getting it out.
You absolutely are getting it out. Your next roll will
Said
be
that
great.
Earlier. Okay.
Okay, so you have 2 more actions. Oh, actually, technically he'd have taken 12 damage. Because it's doubled. Because it's electricity.
He has weakness to it, okay.
Yeah, because the crystal... The crystal
Mm.
is a conductive material.
Yeah, you were saying that. I had forgotten.
So you have 2 more actions. And you haven't moved your full movement, so you still have your movement.
Yeah, I think jumping into action, he's gonna... Instead of just casually walking 10 feet, which is what I was originally thinking, he's just gonna start moving normally, and whenever he gets into 30 feet range, he's gonna start the breath weapon, using the rest of his movements to get up close and doing a full round attack, burning a key point.
Okay.
That is 4 attacks, yes? 4 different instances of attack, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, no sneak attack or anything.
Nope, because he's not being flanked and it isn't your first action. See, there you go. Both of those will hit. Yeah, and your offhand will crit.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna do... I'm not sure if I should do all 4 attacks now or if I should do...
Go ahead and roll me the critical damage at least. So you're going to take your max damage from whatever your weapon is, without modifiers. And then, what is your critical multiplier on your offhand weapon?
Sadly only a 2.
Okay. Then it gets max damage 1 extra time.
So just roll 1d4.
1d4 plus your max plus 4 plus your modifiers.
That's 8 damage with that one.
Plus
plus the 10 of the first one, and would I get my dex bonus for my damage for both attacks because of Rogue's talent?
Yes.
Rogue's finesse?
Yes.
So if that's the case, then it's an additional 8 damage. So
Okay.
that is 26 within that first attack.
Alrighty.
And fire damage, so I suspect like 2 of that damage is fire.
Yeah, so the 2 that'll just stop him from regenerating. That doesn't do extra damage. The lightning did, but the fire doesn't.
He's gonna attack again.
That's another crit.
Oh my gosh. There it is, bestie.
That's 2 crits. That's 2 crits. So that's just
Man,
that's a
that's
dead.
good.
That's go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. So, first attack, that is... I actually need to roll the fire
Fires.
damage as well.
Yep. Or you can just
That's
take
6
the
plus-
4.
I'm just going to take the 4.
Yep. So 6 plus plus another 4 damage, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus your dex.
Wait a minute, I just realized. I'm using the Mithril Dagger of Returning on my offhand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +1 dagger. Does that mean it also gets +1 to damage? I cannot recall.
Yes.
I need to make sure I actually added that then.
So I'm just gonna subtract another single point of
No, I
damage.
did.
Okay.
No, I did. For the second one, that's another max damage. So that's. Why can't I do math?
This is why
That's
I keep
another
it
18
calculated.
damage, I'm pretty sure.
Total, or because I'm pretty sure that's
Between the two.
okay.
Between the two. Sorry.
What's the total damage? It's 18 and 18 twice. It's 18 twice. Basically.
No, I mean total between the first
Oh, okay.
attack and the offhand.
Okay, so that's another 18 damage that he takes. All right. Yeah, no,
I still
you.
have 2 more attacks, but
Yep.
I'm just gonna generally ask: are you sure you want to continue this?
Fuck you, you fucking asshole. He is not smart enough to allow you to show mercy. You attacked. He's going to fight to the death.
1 more attack.
That's another nat 20. That is the 4th one in a row.
Hey.
And there goes the 1. I rolled a 1 on that. That would be 9 total damage because I'm gonna keep that 4
9,
fire
10,
damage.
11, 12, 13, 14. So, okay. So that's another 14 points of damage, and he is beyond bloodied.
Just before my last attack,
Mm-hmm.
even though I don't have my breath weapon, am I still able to do the arcing of my teeth?
No, being that you've used
Shit.
up your breath weapon, you can't.
Okay.
Try to knock him out.
So that's 2 actions with your two attacks, plus your, okay, yeah, because you did a full round action. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's
I thought
4 attacks.
That was only 3.
Okay.
That was only 3 of the 4. I ask again.
Oh.
You
When I say 4 attacks total, I mean like main hand, offhand, main hand, offhand.
I was asking earlier if it was 4 different instances. And you said
See, I was not paying enough attention. I apologize. That's my bad. You can go ahead and attack again. I'm not gonna stop you from your badass moment. But in the future, that's what I meant. I apologize.
Well, seeing as he's at 1/8 of his health, am I able to do an intimidate check with this? Or
You
would it cost
can,
an
but
action?
that would cost an action. But also, at this point, because you've not only attacked him, you've got him near death. He's not gonna listen. He doesn't care. If you're gonna kill him, you're gonna kill him one way or another. That's how his brain works.
If that's the case, then there's no real point of me trying to reason.
Yeah, no, this
Could
is
also
not a
knock him
reasonable
out,
creature.
humiliate him.
I could, yeah.
You'll wake up like later today and be really upset that he got his ass beat.
That could make him a problem for Reckford.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, if
Consequences.
I was able to, within my 1 attack, near one-shot him, and I still have 1 more action, I'm sure that Arcadia could do it within one normal attack.
You're
That's
not
very true.
wrong.
She has both things that hurt trolls the most.
Yeah,
His
Arcadia
fire
could
and ass.
crush this thing in a single shot. But
She's a little freak of nature.
yeah, that's also because Arcadia has super fucking powerful weapons.
Do you mind me asking a question to the party, just
Mhm.
to see
Go right ahead.
what do you both think? I'm indecisive.
I
Knock
think
it
it'd
out
be
or
really funny to leave
finish
him
it?
there.
Poppy, what do you think?
See, I'm the opposite where I'm just like, might as well just not make him a problem for future us.
No loose end.
No loose ends, yeah.
No soggy bottom.
Got it. Just
I think I get that reference. Alright.
2 more critical hits.
Yeah, I'm not even
Are
gonna
you
roll damage.
shitting me?
I'm not rolling
Nope.
damage.
2 more critical hits. That's a dead fucking troll. You guys see your dragon friend get real pissed off. Please just describe what they see.
I like to think that he tries to give mercy the first time. It fails. He tries again, not even finishing his sentence before realizing, nah, this fucker's not gonna listen, and just stabs from the bottom of its whatever the fuck I can identify as its jaw up.
Oh, you can absolutely identify its jaw. He's got a big, like, protruding jaw with giant crystal teeth coming out of it.
Then yeah.
But yeah, you can stab straight through it.
Yeah, doing that.
As he dies, Malady, sorry.
Hi.
Malady,
What am I doing here?
you see an arcane core roll out of its mouth.
Ooh, scrumptious. Come on. What's an arcane core?
An arcane core is a core that a core of pure magic. It's like have you ever played Jack and Daxter?
Nope.
Okay, so that's okay. Imagine yeah, you know what I mean. Imagine a D20 made of crystal with soul juices kind of like inside it, essentially.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Don't crits get sneak attack?
Yes, they do.
Or am I thinking this thing would have been dead so much sooner if I had
Yep.
thought about that?
Yep. But I didn't remind you because you were already doing a badass thing.
He was already gonna die anyways. It's just I completely forgot.
Yeah. No, you absolutely were able to fucking murder this thing.
I'm gonna chalk that point of forgetfulness to him being just more badass and not thinking about doing anything tricksy.
Yeah.
He's just straight attacking.
He's just pissed off and wants this thing to die. I totally get it. But yeah, you were able to kill this monster by yourself.
Melody's actually gonna kind of peek around from the corner and give you like a like respectful nod, like kind of like acknowledging the job you've done.
It's just why can't I remember his name?
The main writer from How to Train Your Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Hiccup?
Yeah, it's just like Hiccup peering behind the tree, looking at Toothless and the mate, the white.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god!
That toothy fang smile, that awkward smile.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were able to do that, and this guy kind of crumbles into like bits of mithril and rock as the arcane core kind of rolls out.
I want some of that mithril rock and possibly that arcane core if you don't want it.
He's just gonna walk away. Kind of saddened that he wasn't able to reason with the dumbass. You can have it.
I think
if
you did
wish.
all you could.
He basically just waves that you can have all the shit.
I think you did all you could. You did a good job out there. Trying to give that troll a fair shot.
After you're done saying it, he's just gonna give a little head pat.
Head pat of the tiny little rat lady.
The little rat lady is going to be very unsure about how she should take that head pat. And then she's going to go pick up the arcane core and mithril gemstone.
Okay, so you are able to get teeth made of mithril, and there are 20 of them. And then they're about dagger length, about 5 to 6 inch long shards of mithril. And you get about 20 of those, and then you get the arcane core, and the rest of it's just stone.
The delightful thing that I just realized, a positive, amongst all of that, I keep my mammoth meat.
Yeah, you can.
Hell yeah.
And you don't have to
Hell
step into the nasty ass kitchen, because God, there's tons of rotting food in there.
This is all to avoid sharing. You just really didn't want to share the mammoth meat?
No, I actually did want to try to make an ally out of it. That's why I gave it 2 chances of mercy.
Oh yeah, no, he was gonna betray you anyway.
Well, it's
What
dead
a
now,
shitter.
and we have its teeth.
Yeah, and you took its teeth.
Well, Malady has its teeth.
And its soul. Not only do you have its teeth, you also have its soul. That's what's inside the arcane core.
True. But the last time you brought up how many souls I had, I got in trouble. So I gotta kind of like.
That was
I don't
because
know.
that's because Mifune was stealing them.
She was not stealing all of them.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Okay. So, what are you guys doing now? There's one more treasure chest. At least on this floor.
It's the one past the gelatinous cube, isn't it?
No, so the gelatinous cube is in the door. Like, if you're looking toward that area, technically that door is the one on the right, and the one on the left is the one to the bottom of the screen.
So this one is the gelatinous cube.
Yes, that is gelatinous cube room.
Alrighty.
Let's say we do this one first, too.
Alright.
That sucker open.
Okay, are you just going for it, or are you examining the chest? Alright, roll me a
Who needs to look?
roll me a reflex save.
Yeah, me. I needed to look. 19.
Okay, you are able to move just fast enough, just as a scythe blade comes down and slams into the wall where you would have been.
How rude!
Huh.
She's gonna kind of jam the mechanism, make sure it doesn't swing back,
Okay,
and then she's.
alrighty, so, it is also locked.
Alright, well,
No.
disable device, I suppose.
Okay,
I-
go ahead.
Am I able to do the help action there?
Yeah, you can.
Then you
So, add +5 to that, Malady.
Sick. We've got a 21.
Alrighty, so you are able to open the chest very easily, as a matter of fact. Inside is a spell scroll.
Ooh, what kind?
It has a red, so evocation band on it, and it has 4 little tick marks. So it is a 4th level spell.
Does it have words in it that tell me what it does?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Alright, no worries.
My playthrough of this so far has been chaos.
Playthrough of what?
My rolls so far, I mean. It's either I'm rolling
Yeah.
real shit or real good. One of the two.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, honestly, that many crits is insane. I mean, it's also partially because you crit on a 18, looks like.
I believe on my main dagger it's an 18. Let me double check.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 18 for the flame dagger and 19 for the mithril.
Still pretty solid, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. No comment. I just did not expect that. I was expecting that a bullet would happen as well, but
Nah, I was gonna let you do your thing. You're doing good.
I'm just saying I didn't expect to kill him.
Yeah, unfortunately, the troll only got stupider as the combat went on.
I didn't even hit him in the head until the last.
Fine, fine. Well, it's not deaf. I'm assuming we're still audible for the stream now.
Yeah.
So you guys are audible for the stream. I am not. If you wouldn't mind, I am going to take five. If you guys would like, we can also take a full 5 minute break, just so everybody can kind of get up, stretch their legs. Session won't be going too much longer.
I might ask for that.
Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and go on a 5 minute break, and we'll be back in just a little while.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
ideally, all of our friends
Hello, everybody.
have.
We're back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Ignore the talk of Curse of Strahd. I'm sliding this under a carpet.
No,
Noticeable
absolutely.
bump.
Strudel? Who are you talking
No,
about?
absolutely. Tell us of the Curse of Strudel.
Strahd Zevon Zero, bitch.
I was just offering whenever I do run a silly little Curse of Strahd game. My idea is I want players who have never touched the game before.
Ah.
So we could do, a new hand touches a beacon. It's more a new hand has touched the Curse of Strahd module, and then you will be obsessed with it, and then it will be all your problem.
I have
Not
not touched the
mine.
5th edition one.
Yes. So you play a little Curse of Strahd via this friend group, and then you're like, but what if I take this sad little vampire man and mold him into something fucked up or different? Seafaring Curse of Strahd in space.
Curse of Strahd
Someone-
40k.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is
Curse of the Emperor.
This is a Poppy announcement post that E3 are invited. I slide the invitations across the table.
Oh, 1000% I'm playing.
Whenever it happens, it will not be on a Wednesday. I will make sure it does not happen on that day.
A new
Right
brain
on.
rots for Strahd.
A new brain. That's for the Curse of Strahd.
I was trying my best to figure out a good way to say a new hand touches the beacon, but for Strahd. I tried.
It's okay. It's okay. It's better than what I think of, and that's amazing.
So, Malady, you had
Yeah.
something to say, real quick?
I don't remember it.
Okay, cool. So, inside this chest, are a couple of things. So, the chest itself seems to be deeper than it appears. So it doesn't seem to have a bottom. Reaching into it, Malady, how far do you reach your arm in?
Not very.
Okay, so you don't feel anything. It's pure darkness in there. You don't feel shit. Your hand disappears as it goes in.
I suspect.
Mm.
I suspect a form of magical darkness. Yeah.
Maybe.
Is this something I can't see 30 feet down in?
You can't see 30 feet down in.
And yeah, it's either magical darkness or this box is a creature. Poke, 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 poke.
Not a creature.
Better not be.
Not a creature.
Cool. I'm gonna like take some sand out of my bag, like just from like a tiny little package, because she would have collected just a little bit, especially when she was grabbing the sea salt back at the beach like a million sessions ago now. She's gonna kind of like trickle down some sand and see if it actually goes all the way down.
When you trickle the sand on, it's like dropping it on a table. It doesn't move. It lands on the surface of the darkness and does not move.
So fake infinity. Poke,
Perhaps.
Poke, 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 poke.
When you poke at the surface, your finger goes through.
Ah. Oh, it's a portal. Someone hold my leg.
Ooh.
I'm going in. Actually, wait. I'm wearing a skirt. Maybe someone else did this.
One moment. My phone's going off.
Someone hands you.
1 second, folks.
Someone else does this. It just barges in. I'm in.
Sorry about that, everybody.
And
Sorry, y'all. Hi.
You good?
My brother called me in the middle of the night. I don't know. He's yeah. This happens more often than you'd think. Anyway.
So,
Mhm.
I think as Alula is barging into the room, Sapphire would start putting his hand into the darkness, trying to feel for anything, going deeper as he goes about not feeling a fucking thing.
How deep do you reach?
We're
As
gonna
deep
grab
as
his ankles.
Can like going all the way down, all the way to his shoulder.
Okay.
Basically pressing his chest up against the.
So there
chest.
is a hand. You grip almost what is like you reach down and it goes to elbow, up past your bicep to your shoulder, and then you feel something. Couple of somethings. They feel almost like the hilt of a sword or a dagger. One of them feels almost wooden, like the haft of an axe. Which do you grab?
Just pull out the sword dagger thing, pulling it out.
Well,
like
there's
a
one that
scimitar.
is short like a dagger, and there's one that's longer like a sword.
I'm sure you can tell where the bias is gonna go.
Oh yeah, so you pull the dagger out.
Yeah.
So you get a long dagger that's made of a crystalline ruby. It is a beautiful long blade. The hilt itself is made of a like a almost silver metal, but the blade is made of a crystal ruby. And then I will type in chat what it does.
While you're doing that, I think he's gonna attempt to try to find the other things and try to pull them out.
So as you go to stick your hand back in the chest, it will not let you. It's like
Oh, we all
putting your
gotta do
hand.
it, Don?
It's putting your hand on a table.
Alright, we all gotta do it now.
He just like, goes a little bit more with momentum because he expects his hand to go through and just slams his fucking
Oof.
fingers into the
The
table.
crack. Oh no.
Yeah, you hear your fingers crack.
Like just the impact of like knuckles hitting it, and it just
Ooh.
yeah. He just
Alright,
pulls
we
his
all
hand,
gotta do it, Don.
shaking it a little bit. Ugh. Ow.
But you all
There
did see him pull out a ruby dagger.
Yeah, there
Lula,
are
you're up.
there are two more in there. One
That
that seemed like a
two more that
shaft
you
of-
felt.
Yeah. I felt two more in there. One that felt like the end of a shaft of something, and the other one a handle a little longer than the one that I grabbed. I'm sure you can understand why I grabbed mine. He says as he's picking up the dagger again, holding it close to his chest, like this is mine.
It's my dagger. Can't have it.
This is my Excalibur.
Okay, Alula, do you reach in?
Sure, if it allows me.
It will.
There's like a little. Okay, because I was like, there's like a tentative like touch like the surface tension to see if it lets her go through.
As you like touch it, Sapphire did, it's like plapping the top of a pool of water.
Yeah, and then she'll stick her arm in.
Okay. Again, up to your elbow, to your shoulder. Takes you a little more because you're a little shorter than Sapphire. And you like up to your like clavicle in this darkness, but you feel like the haft of an axe. If you feel around more, there's the hilt of a sword. There's what feels to be a trigger mechanism, like grabbing like the grip of a crossbow. There's if you're if you don't pull anything out so far, you also then feel fur.
Can I note something interesting?
Mm-hmm.
A weird idea. I think Sapphire would be relaying this as well. What if we just, put in our other arm at the same time and try to grab two?
Do it, do it.
Alula, would you be okay with experimenting?
You're asking me this as I have my arm deep,
Neck deep, almost.
neck deep in the portal. I don't
It could
think
be,
this is wise right now.
you could pick up something that's relatively valuable.
Well, right now I am touching fur. That's interesting.
Ooh.
I can get a fur. There's something with a trigger mechanism here.
If
There's
you
rope
pull your hand
snaps.
off whatever the furry thing is, it follows your hand.
Oh, the furry thing follows. Okay.
So
Okay.
it's either a very fuzzy.
Are
pet,
you putting it?
or you're
Are you
about to
petting
lose
it?
Your hand.
I feel like it's like it freaks her out for a second. The hand goes up and then it's like tentative, like okay.
As you pet it, it is a large creature of some kind, like larger than a large dog. But it purrs as you pet it.
Okay. I'm gonna make a stupid mistake. I would recommend you to back up. I'm gonna pull
Are you giving
the
it
furry thing.
uppies?
I'm giving it uppies.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it a one-hand
Yes.
uppies.
Bop, 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 bop.
Hold on.
He'd leave the room if it weren't for him being curious.
Hold.
Holding.
Hold the phone. Now give the phone to me.
I'm trying to get the fucking picture to appear on the screen, but it's not wanting to. Let me try this.
And then suddenly, brioche pops out of the chest.
No, it's gonna be something much larger than that.
A large brioche.
It's a plus-size brioche.
I'm sorry.
Sourdough.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try reloading my roll 20.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Oh yeah.
This thing is breaking the game.
It really is.
Alula's like, oh my god, this is heavier than I thought it was.
It actually might be heavier than you
Heave.
thought it was.
Heave ho.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna have to make a token for this thing.
Brioche, I love you. You can't bite my hand while I'm playing Pathfinder. No. I know you want me to pet you so bad. But you're also trying to eat my cords. No, you can't talk to the audience. No.
Bork.
So I will get a token for it later. However, you pull out an adolescent lion.
Oh, little baby. Oh, that's also sad.
Wait,
Why were you in this portal?
that's a wild creature.
That is an adolescent lion. Its fur is a almost opalescent color,
Ooh.
as are its eyes.
Very pretty lion.
This is a construct.
Oh, so it's not a scared fucking
Nope.
adolescent about
Nope.
to claw
It
the
is-
shit out of someone. Okay.
It is a construct. It is a living construct, but it is a construct. And it will nuzzle into Alula. And now the portal is closed to you.
Alright. Someone grab my ankle. I'm going in.
Do I have any rope?
Alula's crying right now, just weeping.
Alula...
This
Al-
is so great.
Alula, you can do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom save. Or will save.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I have a thing. I have to look at my stupid little brooch thing.
Oh, your new necklace?
No, my Tibelian's brooch.
Ah, yes.
This is not a charm effect, right?
No. This is more like telepathy.
21.
You feel as if something is trying to contact you telepathically. You can choose to allow it to or to not.
I feel like it's full on tears are forming in her eyes, and like there's like a thunderstorm brewing in her hair as her emotions are getting high, and then she will allow it.
Why are you crying?
You know, I didn't expect something so beautiful and precious to be trapped inside of a portal.
I'm
a very emotional person. I'm sorry. I was told to be emotional.
It is okay. I have not been around others in a very long time. The other constructs are gone. It is nice to be around people again. And then he'll nuzzle into you. None of the rest of you hear this, by the way. Just Alula.
We just see a little like nodding and basically talking without talking.
Really intense staring.
Alula, you now have a companion. You can
Yay.
give this lion a name, or you can ask it its name.
She would relay like her name, and then ask of theirs.
It is a female.
Female.
Does not have a mane. A mane. So it is a
Mane,
lioness. My designation was Opal, but I do not have a true name.
Well, Opal, we can stick with Opal for now, and then if we find something that is fascinating for you, names are very important. I am glad to test it out with you.
She'll nod and like give like and purr and say, "I like that." And yeah, so that is, you now have an adolescent lion. If you would like, your lion can accompany you into battle.
Okay.
As you get stronger, it will get stronger.
Okay.
So it's like a druidic companion of sorts in that thing?
It's more like a familiar.
Okay. I was supposed to say if druidic, then that's really nice.
I love you. I need my hand to type.
Okay, so, you were gonna do something real quick, Sapphire?
I was gonna ask, because Melody exclaimed that she didn't want to be dunked into it because of a dress.
Also very small.
I suspect that I envision Sapphire wearing like some sashes and the like.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to take one off and offer it to Melody?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, absolutely, if you'd like.
That's much appreciated.
Would you like to wrap this around your legs so nothing goes and gets shown to the rest of the world?
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Thank you. And she'll use it as like a little like belt thingy that'll like keep her all set so that she can like dip under because she's very small.
Joshua also offers a pair of shorts.
Yeah, that'll do.
He's like, both of them should help.
Should.
So does Malady attempt to dunk head first in?
Yeah.
It's like jumping head first at a table.
Not gonna go straight in, hopefully, and be unrecoverable, but let's do our best.
Would you like for me to come over and help you a little?
Just make sure I don't fall, I guess.
So, when you try, it's like trying to put your face into a table.
Ah.
Oh.
You have to use your hands.
Okay, hands.
Again, when you put one hand in, then attempting another, it's like touching a table.
Can I do both at the same time?
Nope.
Damn it. Alright.
It's one hand, and you have to do it blind.
Hand in.
Okay, so you feel 3 items. The end of a sword, a trigger mechanism and the haft of a weapon that is mostly wood, and then at the end is metal.
Interesting. Does the thing that has metal at the end feel long?
No.
Interesting.
It feels like an axe head
Oh. Is
with
that
a
an
spike
accent?
on the other side.
Oh, cool.
It's how well versed is Malady with martial weapons?
She doesn't really use them generally. She enchants them pretty often.
Okay, so what kind of knowledge check would that be?
If
That
it's
is-
weaponry, I would say potentially history or local.
Yeah, roll knowledge history for me. You have no fucking clue what this is.
Cool. I'll pull out the one that has a trigger then.
You pull out a crossbow.
Right on.
The crossbow's arms and firing mechanism are made of a similar ruby color, and it has a chamber on the bottom that reloads 6 bolts at a time. So it is a repeater crossbow
Kick-ass.
with a revolving mechanism to reload the each bolt.
I like that. I'll ask about stats later.
Okay. And then Joshua will kind of come over and grab one. And he kind of reaches in and pulls out a halberd with a ruby crystal head.
The moment you
So
said,
extra long.
Yeah.
the moment you said spike at the end, I was like, yeah, it's a halberd.
Well, I thought you said it wasn't long.
No, I didn't say that it wasn't long. I said that one of the items wasn't. I was talking about the dagger.
Oh, I didn't know there was more than what? All right.
So there was a dagger, a longsword, and technically in a stock if you felt the opposite way where the
You described two. I think it was the crossbow and the stick.
So I described the stick, the crossbow, and then before that, before when everybody else was reaching in,
yeah,
I
other
described.
people's thing.
Well, all of those items were still there.
Gotcha.
The other items that were reached for and didn't get grabbed were still there.
I was gonna say I thought the dagger did get grabbed.
Yeah, the dagger did, but you didn't feel the dagger. You felt the trigger mechanism. For the trigger mechanism, you felt the haft, the haft, and then you would have also felt the longsword. If you'd have felt to the left of where the hafted item was a longer handle, almost like a sword's, with a knuckle guard on it.
Ah. Either way, I don't want to use a halberd, so I'm chill with Thomas, or not Thomas. What is
Joshua.
Joshua.
His name is Thomas now.
Joshua Thomas Everstand. He didn't have a middle name before now. He does now.
Damn it. I will always be remembered of my flub.
It's okay. But yeah, so I think because it is a little late for me, it's almost 2 in the morning. I think we will do the next floor next session. Would you guys
Set up at the table.
stay inside this mansion overnight?
I
mean,
as long as there are no threats, I'd be down.
Okay, so here's what I'll do.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if I said it or not, but I'm gonna say that I did. That the troll explained that the dog is in the right side of the mansion, the left side of the mansion, and the right side of the mansion is a pair of bedrooms, so you guys can get sleep. There is a large bed. There are 2 small beds. One of you is going to some of you are going to have to double up.
One big
Also,
bed.
Also, all of the ruby weapons, so the halberd, the dagger, and the crossbow all have keen enchantments on them.
Nice.
Okay, Coco.
But yeah, so that'll be where we end session today. Thank you everybody for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you everybody who was in chat today. It was probably the most active chat we've had in a hot minute. I really, really appreciate everybody for being here. I'm gonna check which of the 2 late night people that I raid are on right now.
Verdant is.
Yeah, I haven't raided Code in a while, but I also don't know.
Code is not on.
Code's not on? Then it is, in fact. Mm-hmm.
I have a suggestion if you're down.
What's up?
Aliel.
Is Eliel streaming?
Mhm. Play Mass
Yeah.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 80-hour subathon.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go over and raid Eliel.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I want to support the subathon.
She's almost done. She's almost free.
Unless your chat keeps dropping bombs like they are.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. This morning she was at 26 hours, and now she's back to 33.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No. She's stuck here forever.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us. Let Eliel know that this is a Paladin raid, and also that I am doing my outro for YouTube, and I will be there in a moment. Bye, everybody. Okay, so we are no longer streaming, and for those of you who are watching the VOD on YouTube, bye, everybody. Fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.